together to think of fame and fortune and all this good stuff. Some of you perhaps had designs upon seeking the embezzled gold of the former council member. Gotta go to all my replacement over here. Where? There we are. The oh my God, come on. Sorry.
Urban something.
Yeah, there we go. Lord Erbin Lantar, former counselor of Sharn, has since disappeared, and so too with the gold that well, platinum dragons he had embezzled, thus beginning what has been known as the Dragon Heist. People are looking for the gold. Nobody has any clue where it is. It could be on the other side of the continent. It could be in the city. It could be anywhere. Nobody knows. But perhaps, maybe you'll find it. But more interesting things came your way. While you were in the Drunken Dragon club and tavern, you ran into a little bit of trouble. There was a brawl, which people decided to just kind of watch, and also did decide to get involved as an ogre barged in and tossed a number of sturges into the club, and you guys took out three, and they almost took out one of you, but you guys made it out alive. That's the important part. You, before you could leave, were approached by a rather eccentric individual named Tal'Dorei Storyteller, also known as Tail. And he is a Circle of Songs bard who is hiring to help him find his lost friend, Floon. So you began to follow the paper trail and the information which led you down to the dock ward, better known as, oh, so many things. What is the dock ward? Give me that picture.
Cliffside?
Cliffside, oh my god, thank you so much. Yes, made your way to Cliffside, to where you got yourselves into some events, some troubles occurred. First of which being that you saw that more of these halflings, like the ones that got into that bar fight, were arrested on the side of the road for what looked to be like some kind of altercation in the streets. You did find your way past a rather strange shop covered in purples and pinks and stuff. You decided to pass that. You went to the Skewer Dragon Tavern, where Floon was last seen. Apparently, he hooked up with a buddy of his, who, interestingly enough, shares the same last name as the absconded counselor, one Calyn Lantar. Now, the two of them were seen out walking, and you followed the paper trail to this warehouse, where they were sort of followed to. You have absconded your way in, you have defeated the enemies on the interior, come out alive, if a little scrambled, and that's where we'll pick up the game today. So, congratulations, you have defeated your enemies. You are now in this mysterious place. It's up to you to decide what to do next. I am more than happy to tell you and remind you what it is you're looking at around here. Which I will do presently.
If I recall correctly, there was some bad guys whose bodies have hit the floor, but there were some other bodies who hit the floor sometime before we showed up.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct. There are tables and chairs carelessly tossed around the floor, and then, yes, the corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, their rapiers and daggers lying nearby. And on the north side of the area, stairs rise to an open level above, which is where Selena Dewdrop and our swashbuckling whip friend fell from.
Okay. I'm going to suggest that I think you were downed combatants than there were uh, other folks who were already dead. So
Yeah.
perhaps it would be good to separate them out from one another, like drag, because all of the bodies that were kind of lined up along the walls are all on the first floor. That was my impression. Is that correct?
Yeah, nobody's hidden. It definitely looks like a recent battle occurred. If you want to, yeah, begin separating and kind of trying to piece together what happened here, you're more than welcome to make an investigation check.
Can I help him with that?
Are you proficient in investigation?
Nope.
Then, yeah, we'll let this be Lord Fjarland's check.
Uh, I got 12.
That's all. That's okay. It's not bad.
I was just gonna
Yes.
say not to butt in, but I am proficient. If I can give him the help action if he wants to try again.
Got it. Well,
If he
we're gonna
has.
say the roll has already
Okay,
occurred at this point.
no problem.
Cool. Yeah, you look around. You see that the corpses belong to a variety of humanoids, mostly human, and they all seem to have. Um, let's see here. They all seem to have that blue dragon resting on a tower, tattooed on them somewhere. There is also a number of other individuals that would be counted amongst the combatants you just defeated. A much wider variety of humanoids, all marked with the same strange, kind of corrupted looking dragon mark. And there is. Let's see. Come on, brain. There are 7 corpses, not including the ones that you just slew, but they too have that strange mark. So that is another 4.
Okay.
Viatelli, how many stiffs we got in here again? Do you count?
We fought
4.
4, and there was another 7 inside.
Who were already dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we got 11 stiffs. Great.
But it looks like it's broken into 2 groups. We've got these folks with this blue dragon motif going for them, and he will kick one of the corrupted dragon marked bodies kind of with a degree of disdain. One of these.
Hey, don't these look like the bozos we fought that were in the tavern earlier? And
I don't understand your question, so I can't answer intelligently.
Like the mark, Mark, ain't this the same mark those halflings had in the
I
drunken
didn't
dragon
see
earlier?
any mark on the halflings. Was there a mark on the halflings?
I remember Selena telling me there was.
Yeah, there was. Or no. It was the half orc that was drug out of the tavern.
Oh.
She had a corrupted dragon mark on her.
Did it look like that?
DM, did it look like that?
Yes and no. Everyone in here that's got one of these corrupted dragon marks, each one of them looks different and is on a different place on their body. No two seem to be the same, but yes, it seems to have the similar, what we would call a corrupted dragon mark feature to it. Yes.
And then there's a second group with the blue dragon tower tattoo.
Correct.
Uh,
Ryan.
you know anything, Nero, about this dragon and tower tattoo? Uh,
Ryan, would I know anything?
Make me a history check.
Mr. Check. Come on, come on, come on. And worst roll of the night. My bad luck continues. It's 1.
Seems that you don't know much about the underworld of Sharn. These two gangs are foreign
What's
to
up?
you, it seems.
Weird. There are a lot of gangs in Sharn, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I had a few. Look, I had a few drinks, so it's maybe fuzzing my memory. That surge took a lot out of me, you know?
well,
Can
I
I
can
look?
understand.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well,
Still listening.
So is the symbol on the warehouse door the dragon tower symbol?
Yes.
What is in this cargo?
I was just gonna say that's what I want to start looking through.
Yeah.
I'll use my mace and crack open one of the boxes.
I wonder if there's a manifest. Did you guys see an office upstairs while you were skulking around?
Well, there are a bunch of boring offices. Several of them, in fact.
Perhaps that's
Maybe.
Yeah, there's no manifest upstairs. If you crack open some of these boxes, they're largely empty. There doesn't seem to be anything of tremendous value. This looks like a warehouse that hasn't actually been, at least not recently, operating to any great effect. Or at least there's nothing in them of great concern. Maybe everything was taken a while ago, you know.
Well, I suppose we can roll their pockets, see if they've got any papers or clues or something like that. And
Oh.
I'm not above liberating a couple of coins if there's a couple of coins to be had, because they certainly aren't going to need them.
I'll help him start searching these bodies.
Yeah, let's take a look. Okay, you look through these bodies. Let's see here. What did they have on? Yeah. Okay. No weapons, weirdly. Very weirdly. But you saw that they fought with these shadow blades. It was very cool. As for coin, here, I'll roll a dice here and see what you guys pick up. I guess there's 4 of them, alright. On the 4 bodies you find, you guys find 10 gold in loose change.
You think 5?
And it's a lot of loose change. You get the sense that they've probably done just what you're doing. They probably robbed the corpses in the room. So this is kind of the accumulation of all what you expect these bodies have or had.
So 10 gold.
Yeah.
Everybody want 2?
Silvers and coppers.
Everybody want 2 gold?
Who doesn't say no?
That would be important here. I'll take some.
Okay. I think the 5 of us are like 10. That should go. That's 2 for everybody. And I hand it out.
Well,
Which
let me see here. Did they have anything else on their person? No, that's all. Other than that, they're just wearing different types of clothing. None of them are actually armored at all.
which
Interesting.
died first again? Was it the corrupted dragon mark one or the? I'm just getting them confused. Which group
Which
died
ones
first?
died first?
Yeah.
Well,
You guys just fought the dragon mark, like 4 of the dragon marked dudes, but there's been corpses on both sides laying around here before you guys even got here.
Okay, so presumably the dragon marked ones won the fight?
these were the folks left over, and we rolled them up.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's my impression. But
Mhm.
why the dust up, and where did Calyn and Floon get off to is the big question.
I'm gonna start looking around the rest of the warehouse.
Sure.
See if there are any rooms we haven't explored yet.
Why don't you make a? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's see here. Yeah, you start to look around. Selena told you they've already been upstairs and looked at the boring offices. During your investigation, you would see off to the side that there is a door under the stairs that hangs loosely on broken hinges. It seems to be kind of the only place you guys haven't looked yet.
I'll take a look.
All right. You head over there. It's a cramped chamber. It smells very strongly of sour fish and vinegar. It is filled with discarded ropes, canvas, splintered wood from smashed barrels. And as you are looking around, you kind of something moves very quickly in the back. What's your AC?
And my AC is 15 with mage armor.
15 with mage armor. Basically, like something swings at you, and you manage to like duck under it really quickly. And you kind of look up to see this man is there, and he's got like a wood beam basically. But this fairly attractive man with red hair, this really, yeah, he's just like this young, good-looking, blue-eyed, ginger hair man just kind of appears, and he looks at you and kind of like looks you over. He goes, "Who the hell are you?"
Who the fuck are you?
He goes, "Don't come near me."
Wait, did you kill these other? Were you with these other guys?
Perception check. Does he have a necklace on?
Make a perception check. Nero, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
We'll call it.
Get ready for another one incoming. Good news, I got it 13.
23.
13 and 23. Nero was the 13. 23, he's not wearing a necklace. Benrig.
Okay.
Nero, you kind of say, "Are you with these other guys?" He looks at you, kind of goes. He seems to like still have his beam, but he goes, "No, I." Are you? He like looks you over in your like dark black and red clothing, and he goes, "Which ones are you with?"
Which one? Which ones are there?
Answer the fucking question. And he, like,
I don't know.
raises his
I don't know.
stick and
I'm
slams
with
you
these
over
guys. I'm with these guys, right? I'm with the living ones right here. The ones
Kill.
not dead.
Hill, ladies, gentlemen,
Just saying you don't. I'm just saying when you meet someone, you
Calm.
don't swing. When you meet someone, you don't swing a stick at them. You know.
he
I'm
was
not
hiding in a
sure.
closet while there was murder going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Look, who are you?
Would you don't match Bloom's description.
Sure he does. He's
So,
pretty.
are you perhaps Calyn?
He blinks. He goes, yes.
My name is Viatelli Bifarlin, at your service. We've been hired
Make
to find Mr. Floon on behalf of one of his drinking companions. Well, on behalf of his wife, who met one of his drinking companions. It's long and sordid. I'm sure you understand.
Floon has a wife.
Yeah. Well, it's a price to a lot of people. We heard
I
you.
want you to make a persuasion check, Viatelli. He's turned his attention away from Nero to you.
19.
19. He kind of lowers the plank and kind of like discards it on the ground. He goes, Fionn, well, my apologies, Lord Fionn. It's been a rough day.
I would imagine so. Perhaps we can extract ourselves from the sight of all this mayhem and have a more civilized discussion in a cleaner surround.
I'll tell you what. Who are my investigators here? I'll tell you what,
think-
Benrick. You guys had already done some investigating, but I'm going to give this to you. While they're having that conversation over there, you're like, oh, he doesn't have a necklace, and you're looking around. You are going to find something. Let's see here. It's a little scrambled. Bear with me. Let's see. Right. Where is it? You do find sitting on the ground on the opposite end of the warehouse. You do catch the glint of something on the ground. You see a pretty precisely similar. It's like a locket. It's not the same as what was described to you. It isn't this garish, crazy whatever that was described to you. But you do see what looks to be like a locket.
Fancy looking locket. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just pick it up as I hear them talking on the other end and just walk the other way.
Yeah, begin to walk back towards them with it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So while you're doing that, we'll say,
even with
Calyn
it
here.
in my hand, with my hands behind my back, so I still have it. And at any second, I can surrender that I have it, but it's
Sure,
still
yeah,
to my
of course.
chest for the moment.
Got it. You're keeping it concealed. Calyn kind of nods at you, Viatelli, and begins to sort of like extract himself from the dirty closet and kind of pats himself off. I'll send you guys a picture of what he looks like,
Thank you.
if you care to know.
I'd love to know.
Okay. Coming at you in Facebook. Nope, Facebook is still being an asshole. Sending on Zoom.
Ooh, fancy.
Not bad.
Dusts himself off and he says, yes, you're quite right. Allow me to introduce myself, though it seems you may already know who I am. I'm Calyn. Pleasure. He looks around at all the carnage. So neither of you, so you're all presumably not with either of the,
No,
We're not
blissfully
even-
not.
We're not even sure who these guys are, but they don't like each other.
goes, I see. Well, they took Floon. We were captured in the streets, and they brought us here. They separated us and began to question us, and one of them took my locket, and Then they hauled Floon off somewhere else, but well, while Floon was being hauled off, well, that's when this whole scrap came down, and I managed to slip away and hide. And
Uh,
You know where they
Pia-
could have.
Piatelli
go ahead.
will point at one of the folks with a tattoo of the dragon and tower, and one with the corrupted dragon mark. Which group captured you on the street?
Let's say it was the Bruenor clan, the silver dragon tattoos, uh, that bunch, and then the House Tarkanan swooped in and started cutting everybody up, and that's where I managed to slip away.
With the Balmall clan, the Halfling people.
Yes, they're a pretty well-known criminal syndicate here in Sharn.
Oh, those guys. Of course, I should have known it was them.
You don't know
What?
who they are because you didn't roll well.
Exactly, that was dumb.
What would they want with your locket?
I
Is
couldn't
it
tell you.
like this? And I'll pull it out.
Uh,
Just while
yeah,
I'm holding it, can I just do an Arcana check? Does it feel magical in my hands?
Sure, make it. Make it Arcana check.
Just while it's in my hands.
Yeah.
23 again.
23. As you hold it up, you look at it, and there isn't. It looks like a very fine piece of jewelry in the sense that like very well made.
Sought after, but
Yeah, you expect that the it's open right now, but you expect that it was like very easy to conceal the fact that it could be closed. So basically, it's like a 3-part locket. So like you could open it to look at the picture inside, and there's like another concealed opening at the back with nothing in it. You're like, it's a very, very good piece of jewelry. Nothing about it is magical, I'm afraid to say.
okay. But I just noticed that section.
Yes.
So,
Calyn's
sorry.
eyes go. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. His eyes go wide.
Yeah, his eyes go wide, and he goes, "Yes, that's it." And he immediately reaches for it.
Yeah, as I'm handing it, I inspect the third pocket or the third section in front of him. What's this part?
He takes it and looks at it, and it looks puzzled. And he says, "I don't know. I really don't know. I don't. It's never." He kind of looks it up. Okay, make an insight.
Just on if he's lying while he says he doesn't know.
I gotcha.
Fuck. 12.
12. Doesn't seem to be lying. Looks genuinely puzzled.
Fair enough. Okay. Sorry, Carrie.
Yeah, he just kind of looks it over. He goes, I didn't know it could do that.
Interesting. Well, they did. And he'll hand it to him.
Yeah, he takes it and
Is the
holds
locket-
it with a certain delicacy, as if to say, like, this is a very, like, you can
Yeah.
tell there's some.
I would have
some
definitely
importance
been
in it.
gentle with it, to be clear, and like holding it
Yeah.
with 2 hands and stuff, just feeling to see if I feel magic in it, and then hand it
I
to
gotcha.
him. But
Well,
what was
he
that,
looks at you and
Selena?
says,
Is the locket empty?
he says to you, Benrig, he says, thank you for finding this. And he says, well, yes, I suppose. I don't know what this extra compartment is for, but there's nothing in it now. They must have opened it and took what was inside, but I haven't the faintest idea what would be inside of it.
Can I insight check him? Because he's told us a different story than the story that Floon told us,
Okay, sure.
right?
We haven't met Floon. You haven't met Floon. You only heard about Floon.
Oh, who's the guy that I'm thinking of then?
Story, the
Hale, the guy
bard.
who hired you?
Yeah,
Tail.
the guy who hired us.
Calyn.
Oh yeah, Talion or whatever. He told us a different story. He said that that he. Oh, maybe I'm just getting them mixed up. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people I'm trying to keep straight. So we're looking for Floon. Never mind. I'm sorry. You look
No problem. It's all
terribly
good.
annoyed. I'm sorry.
You're all good. You're all good.
So this is the guy that Flume was meeting with last that
Okay.
we're currently speaking to, as far as I know.
Did they
Yeah.
take Flume like out of the building?
He goes, yes,
Okay.
they did take him away. He was all tied up. They hauled him upstairs for questioning. They were questioning me too, and they meant to do it to us separately, I presume. And then that's when everything broke out. I did hear them saying that they found the prisoner. I presume that was Floon. And they left these grunts to keep an eye on the place, and most of them left.
Okay.
You have any idea where they could have gone?
No, I presume to some hideout of theirs. Some other location.
Before the constables show up, perhaps it would be good to extract ourselves from this particular set of surroundings.
Why would we want to leave before the law shows up?
Do you relish explaining all of this?
I relish getting my friend back.
As do we.
What kind of questions were they asking you?
It's a good question. Well, I'm glad you asked it. Let's see here. Well, they wanted to know who I was. They seemed less interested in me when they found out who I was. Me and Floon look very similar. You see, we're often mistaken for one another. So they seemed less interested in me when they found me, and then they snatched my lockets. My late mother gave it to me, so I thought they just wanted it for wealth, but perhaps there was something more to it. They just left. Where did you find it? And he looks at you again. Benrick?
I'll just point to the other side of the warehouse.
Was it on the floor? Was it on a person?
Just discarded. Easy enough for me to find. I'm pretty good at spotting stuff, but
He says he just kind of displays the locket, and it's like made of like ivory. Like it's a very fine locket. And he's like, I thought they just took it because they would want to make some coin off of it, but I guess they wanted whatever was inside.
It's a beautiful locket. I bet your mom was someone special, was she?
She was. She was.
Tell me more about her. I have a pretty special mom too.
He goes, I don't. He looks a tiny bit uncomfortable. At which point, true to what you were hoping to avoid there, Viatelli,
Sorry.
we begin to hear some very hurried marching sounds outside. And the door bursts open, slides open, and you guys see a large gaggle of good guys.
Fuck.
Very well-equipped veterans of the Sharn Watch arrive, and the same captain that you had saw on the bridge dealing dealing with the halflings on the way here during that like slaughter in the middle of the street. They all sort of barge in, Yeah, the captain turns around and goes, "You, oh, okay. But well done. All right." Um, and he'll be like, "What's happened here? In the name of the Sharn Watch."
Oh, we were here to rescue our friend Calyn and beat up some of these bad guys.
Make me persuasion checks.
Oh boy. 23.
23.
Let's go, Dewdrop.
Okay, fair enough. Sort of nods to her guards. They begin to make their way around. They're sort of covering entrances, keeping an eye on you. And he looks at as they're like looking over the bodies. The guards kind of like look back to the captain and like give a nod. They seem to be like identifying like the same things you guys did: the marks, the tattoos. And one of them says, "Same as before. Boromar and Tarkanan." I see. And looks past you to Calyn. Says, "Hello, Captain. Yes, these are my saviors. They're certainly innocent in all this. If I have anything to say about it." The captain will shrink, put away the sword, and come over to you and say, "Well, it seems that I owe you all some thanks. Then it seems you've done a job for us. Well done."
We
You're
were
welcome.
fortunate enough to be at the right place at the wrong time.
I see.
You mentioned that this was happening elsewhere with these, and the look of disgust is kind of real.
Yes, there's been a great deal of violence, especially here on Cliffside between House Tarkanan and the Boromar clan. There seems to be some gang war going on, but, well, if these two criminal bands want to destroy themselves, well, why not let them?
Is that what happened on the bridge we crossed by earlier tonight?
Oh, yes, you saw that dirty bit of business. Yes, indeed. There's been a bit of a wildfire, unfortunately. But allow me to introduce myself. I am Captain Heistus Stagit. I will post my name in Zoom chat.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Heistus Stagit.
I guess stack it.
Says, I see that you left none alive. I suppose it's not work.
Half of them left the other half unalive, you know?
He looks back to the guards and says, I want this place put under surveillance. A couple of you stay close to the neighborhood, keep an eye on things in case they come back. Calyn will say, if you have any questions for the captain, now would be the time.
Hey, Captain. Well,
Yes, and who are you?
Captain, you can call me Nero. I'm a local. Well, from Tal'Dorei, actually.
Where have I heard your name before? Nero. It's a very unique name.
Maybe there are more Neros here than you think.
Huh.
It's possible. But
Well,
what
can I do for you, Nero?
I promise you, there's only one Captain Staggett, I'm sure. But according to our fan Calyn here, they snatched one of his buddies, a guy called Floon, and they took him somewhere. Now he's worried about what they're gonna do to him. Do you have any idea where the Tarkanan guys might have taken him?
No, I don't suppose I do, but we will have to do a thorough investigation of the warehouse and see if we can learn more.
Well, if we can be of any assistance whatsoever in tracking and running this down, we would be more than happy to be of help.
By all means. The City Watch has never stood in the way of adventurers and mercenaries trying to make their mark. If you wish to proceed, we will certainly not stand in your way. Damn.
Well,
I
thank you
meant to
very
put
much.
this place on surveillance, but I pulled some of the watch to bolster protections in the dock wards given all the recent violence. Regrettable.
Sad to hear.
Recent violence elsewhere?
Yes, this gang war has been rampant, especially here in the lower Dura. I don't know what has gotten into them, but they're at each other's throats as of late.
No idea why?
Not terribly sure yet, no. But as I said, if they want to destroy each other, as long as they don't hurt civilians, why am I stopping them? Have to clean up the mess and do the paperwork. I was actually on the trail of Bormar investigator by the name of erstwhile, a big fish supposed to be responsible for much of the strife. I don't know why, but if I could find him and interrogate him, well, I might be able to learn something.
What was that last name again, please?
Erstwhile Floxen. Interesting name.
And you said you were on his trail. Perhaps while you are tending to paperwork, we can follow up on those leads, and we can circle back to you at a later time when we're more rested, your paperwork is done.
Most certainly. It would be greatly appreciated. I have been given the unfortunate task of trying to maintain the security of Cliffside and Lower Dura, not an easy task, so we have our hands full. So if you wanted to help, we certainly will not stand in your way. Any help we can give, we're happy to give it.
Thank you very much.
And in very much a stage whisper, Captain. And he'll look disparagingly around the warehouse. Who did you piss off to get stuck with this particular duty?
Well, let's just say, it's not
good deeds and punishment?
Exactly. No good deed goes unpunished. That's exactly right, I think.
Where do the House Tarkanen like to hang out?
I knew that. Well, we'd probably be there right now. For obvious reasons, they keep their meetings discreet. We would love nothing more than to wipe House Tarkanen from the face of Eberron.
Captain, Captain Staggett, would you mind if I start taking a look upstairs to see if there are any clues to where they might have gone?
By all means. He'll look to some of the guards upstairs who are coming down, like shaking heads, and he goes, "Well, my men have already taken a look around. By all means."
Okay, thank you.
He will look over at Calyn and say, "And how are you, Calyn? I'm surprised to find you here." He goes, "I'm well, Captain. It's good to see you again." They shake hands. The captain will say, "Any news about your father?" He goes, No, there's no news about my father. It's all right. Well, let me know if you see anything. And he kind of gives him a look of like, thanks a lot, like on his face for the line of questioning.
So his dad is Lord Urban or Lantar?
Yep.
Sharn Council.
Now, Stagit will look at the rest of you and say, "Now, Let me know if you find anything. Keep an eye out. Any help that you're wishing to provide. Excellent. If you need help from the Sharn Watch, by all means, let us know. But, well, we wouldn't blame you if you wanted to halt this here. Clearly, and he looks around at all the bodies, this is dangerous business you find yourself in. This is no scuffle. This is a major battle. It's best not to meddle too much in criminal affairs and let the dirty business be that of the Sharn Watch. It's what we're meant to do.
Well, I think once my associate is done looking things over upstairs, we will extract ourselves and give that a good long thought. Some of us suffer from a degree of curiosity, so we probably will continue to look, but we will do so after an opportunity to reflect.
If you insist, but if I may lend you a piece of advice, not all City Watch officers are as nice as I am. So, if you need anything, feel free to turn to me, but just keep the blood off the streets, okay?
Who are the mean ones?
Pardon?
Who are the mean ones? Who should we watch out for?
He looks around at his men. He goes, I wouldn't presume to slander my fellow City Watchmen. Not too directly, anyway.
Okay.
I'll give the captain a nod and a bow before I run upstairs to start looking.
Got it. Why don't you make me a general investigation check for the rooms upstairs?
Okay.
Just move it along.
Come on, roll above a 10. 8.
You find nothing that was, you don't find anything more than what Selena and our good pal, whatever his name was,
Delenta Jones.
Tal'Dorei
been very
Jones.
quiet.
That's right, Tal'Dorei Jones. He's been exceptionally quiet. Yeah.
So I'll hold up the magical piece of paper. Before you go, Captain, do you know what this is?
He will accept the piece of paper from you and will kind of look it over and says, well, I've been in the City Watch a long time. Something tells me it is a piece of paper. Hands it back to you.
Oh, it's magical.
Dickhead.
Oh, is it? Well, that is where my area of expertise ends, unfortunately.
Okay. Can I take a closer look at this piece of paper?
Make an Arcana check. You stare at the piece of paper really hard.
6.
And you notice that it is a magical piece of paper.
Oh,
Not just any piece of paper. Magical.
magical one. Any of you guys know what this piece of paper is? Yeah, I'll hand it over to Benry.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Arcana. I'll do an Arcana check.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, not when I get a 4 though. 13.
You're not sure this is magical, Benrig. You think Selena might just be a little excitable.
Selena, I
perhaps.
think it is. I think you should keep it in your pack. It's very. I don't know how you've got this just getting in this world, but keep this close.
Oh, okay, I will. Thank you.
Of course.
Can I take
Good job, princess.
Can I take a look?
No, it's too special.
Okay. Okay.
Good luck, charm.
If now that the back down upstairs is, I couldn't find anything upstairs. I'm gonna look downstairs here.
Well, presumably you're already downstairs, considering you're having conversation.
Yeah.
With the party.
Well, I mean, well, yeah.
What do you want to look for amongst the bodies?
I'm gonna.
You've already looked around. You've already looked around. You're good, buddy. You've seen all that there is to see.
I'm gonna try looking behind and below the crates because maybe there's something there or some kind of clue or something.
Okay, in the main room here?
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation.
Roll above a 10. 7. I cannot roll above a 10 tonight.
Bodies, crates. If there were things in here of value, they are long gone.
If you're quite done rolling around in the dust and the blood, Nero, I would like to go to someplace cleaner,
All
if
right.
that would be okay.
Calyn says, yeah, here's that.
Is there someplace that we could escort you to, Calyn?
We could go to my estate if you wish.
Oh, that would be lovely.
How far is
You're
it?
more than welcome. It's far. It's in the upper city.
What were you doing down here anyway?
Or, sorry. He says, oh no, it's, oh, okay, yeah. He goes, it's in the upper city. What was I doing down here? I was meeting up with Floon to have some drinks. We're old friends, and he wanted to hang out.
Yeah, but someone like you hanging out somewhere like this, it just doesn't really add up.
What do you mean by
Princess?
someone like me?
Princess?
Well, you're pretty, and you wear nice clothes, and you have a pretty locket, and, well, the people around here don't look like you, do they?
Princess, it is a pastime that certain members of nobility engage in called slumming. And
Oh.
it's where they visit places of a less than pristine reputational environment to perhaps have a bit of controlled danger. And I think this probably got vastly out of hand.
I see. So you were slumming it.
I was meeting a friend. I don't consider it slumming.
Your friend Floon.
Yes, Floon. Again, stunned that he has a wife. I don't know why.
And his friends here.
What?
I agree. I'm very confused too.
You agree with
Very
what?
confused too.
Shall
I wanna-
we? He gestures a hand to the door.
By all means.
I don't know exactly what you're all implying. And he'll begin to walk out. He'll give a final wave to the captain. You guys can begin to travel through the city, if that is your desire.
Calyn, I gotta tell you, I don't.
What was your name again? Nero?
Yeah, Nero. Yeah, I'm Nero Doskval. Calyn, good to meet you. First of all, good to meet you. Sorry about scaring you earlier, and I got to shake his hand.
Okay, you didn't scare me, but all right.
Good to meet you.
I just thought you were going to kill me. That's
I'm not. Don't worry. I tell people I'm gonna kill them. Don't worry. What?
very impressive.
Look. We'd be happy to
Yes.
get you back home, but we're still kind of pressed for looking for Floon. They're gonna realize if they were looking for you but took him by accident. I'm
Yes, he's
worried
probably
about
in
his
danger.
safety. Like, I don't know if it's a good idea to leave the cliff to leave the neighborhood just yet.
Oh, we are absolutely leaving the neighborhood.
Yes,
By
you-
all means, let us go.
As much as I agree that time is of the essence, he looks around at you all who are all banged and bruised and bloodied, and he goes, "You all look like you could use a good, solid break."
I suppose. I guess I'm outvoted. Okay.
Well, I just had a thought. Do you suspect they were after Calyn because of who his dad is, and they're after the gold, perhaps? These two factions?
For whatever reason, I think they were after Floon. I mean, I told them who I was, but they seemed to have prioritized taking Floon. I mean, unless Floon, oh, he would, wouldn't he? Maybe he said he was me, and they didn't know which one was me, and I'm not sure. It's a good point. Your name's Princess?
Yes, Princess Selena Dewdrop.
Oh, well, pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. She'll give you a bit of a flourishing bow.
She'll look very accustomed to being bowed to, but still smile happily that someone's finally showing her a little respect here.
Little nod of like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now that you do say it, Galen, yeah, a lot of us are pretty beat up. It might be a good time to take a quick break and then restart the search.
Very well. Well, let's go. My estate is in Middleman this, so let's go. And you guys will begin to travel. It is going to take a minute. But thanks again to you, Nero. It'll be a little bit quicker.
I'm sure
until
you
you get
could
to
fetch some transportation, right?
What was that?
I'm sure you could fetch us some transportation, right? Someone like you probably doesn't walk often.
I'm actually quite fond of walking, but
Oh.
yes, I would hire us a skiff, but unfortunately, I was robbed by those guys.
Oh, I see. Maybe next time.
Yep, maybe next time. Besides, I want to get properly armed again. I can't just go walking around Sharn without a sword. Okay, you guys begin to make your way, and it's going to take some time. You're going to have to go to Memphis. Let's see.
On the walk to where it is that we're headed, I
Got
do
it.
want to
Yep.
have after hearing the comment about walking around Sharn without a sword, I would like to suggest that I might know a way that you can easily manage that, and I would be super interested in introducing him at some future point in time to a woman that I am familiar or becoming familiar with, who may be able to help facilitate that thing.
Facilitate what exactly?
Uh,
Swords?
and he will cause his sword to apparate. Yes. And then disappear.
That is a very nice sword. That's certainly a nicer sword than I have at my home. Very impressive. I would love to meet the smith responsible for such skill.
I will endeavor to see what I can arrange. He's traveling at the moment, but at my first opportunity, I will pass your name on to her, so perhaps she can pay you a visit.
Thank you, Lord Fiala.
In the meantime, do you need a spare? And he
Who are you? Get back!
As he's like walking to him, he kind of like pulls his dagger out of a piece of wood that was behind the rope or something. And he just like kind of planted it on his chest, waiting for him to grab it.
He says,
It's bad news going through this neighborhood with no protection.
he'll take the dagger and he'll kind of like, with surprising skill for just like some noble guy, just through his fingers, like it's a clear like testing the weight, making sure like it'll do the job, and
Mhm.
you know it will. And he goes, "Well, thank you. I'll take it. And I am not unarmed. I have quite a series of bodyguards following me around, at least for a little bit, don't I? But I don't think we've been introduced yet. You were sort of looking interesting and mysterious in the corner. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Calyn.
Calyn.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure the rest of the party already told you.
No, they didn't say anything about you, actually.
Oh no, not about me.
Oh,
So this Floon guy, how do you know him?
well, we're friends. We're drinking companions.
They like to slum it together.
No, I don't. No, I don't slum it. I don't. It's not.
Very well put, Miss Dewdrop. Good job.
How often does this happen? You and him
I
slumming
don't.
it.
I don't slum it with you.
You want
I
some
don't-
with us sometime?
I've known him for years. He's a friend of mine. I'm not. Oh.
You've known him for years, huh?
Yes, I have. I have known him for years.
So you know his friend then?
His friend? I mean, Floon has many friends. Some I don't entirely approve of, but others are.
Do you
good
know
sort.
a storyteller guy?
Yes, Tale, right?
Fine tale.
Yeah,
Okay.
Italian storyteller. Yes, I know him. He's a pretty famous guy. I think Floon said that he was with him before I got there. Actually.
Hmm.
Did you know?
Okay.
I mean, he's not your friend
Say what?
anyway. Nothing. I just found out he was married. I had no idea.
That seems to be a shock to a lot of people.
Yeah, don't know why he wouldn't tell anyone. Well, maybe I do. He was a bit of a rascal.
Ah, see? I knew it.
Despicable. I never got your name, by the way. He looks at you, Benrig.
Benrig, nice to meet you. I'm a cleric of our good and loyal sovereign.
Ah, Clerk of the Sovereign Host. Always welcome. Pleasure to meet you, Benrig. And thank you for finding my link that way. Again.
Of course. It's all good.
It's all good, brother.
Can
got you, it's all good.
Is that his guards, like, in the picture?
No. Calyn says, "Let me catch you up, Tally. I think you fell asleep at one point.
Yeah.
If you're okay with that."
Can we say that I was looting the bodies?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
finding not a lot because they were already looted by the party, unfortunately.
Oh, great.
Get 2 gold.
Yeah,
You
give
get
yourself 2 gold.
in silvers and coppers. Yeah.
2 gold
He
and
goes,
silvers
well,
and
I
coppers.
was
Yeah.
on the walk, but why don't I tell you what the rest of them knows is that I was captured by the Bruinor clan, which is a criminal syndicate here in Sharn. And I was captured alongside Floon, and they were questioning us. They separated us and questioned us separately. They took my locket, which I am now finding out has a secret compartment in it. I don't know what it was carrying, but they took it and left the locket, which is surprising because it's actually a rather expensive locket. I thought I'd seen the last of it, frankly, but it had a compartment in it that I was not aware existed. So they took something. They separated me and Floon, and they started questioning us. And then that's when the House Tarkanen swooped in and started creating that massacre. I managed to slip away, but I heard them hauling away the prisoner, quote unquote, who I assume is Floon. And that's when I kind of got away and I hid, and that's when all of you found me. And then I'm acquainted with the captain, but the city watch showed up to see what was going on.
Oh, wonderful. Well, oh, and to answer your previous question, name's Tally.
Howdy. Pleasure.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't recognize your accent. You mind if I ask where you're from?
I travel around.
Ah. Got it. Mysterious traveler. What about the rest of you? Is anyone else here a mysterious traveler, or do I get to learn more about my saviors?
No, nope. Lifelong local.
See, Brailish to the bone.
It's like Sharn to the me.
Yeah, you.
I'm Sharn to the born, bred in Dura.
My condolences.
Feels like come on, it's a matter of pride for me.
Oh, then my apologies.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sharn as well.
A little higher up the chain, I imagine.
Yes. Memphis.
Oh, you have my condolences.
Oh, it's a good district.
See what I did there? See what I did there?
Not really.
Okay then.
How about the rest of you? Lord Fjarlin, are you, where are you from?
I need minimal introduction. I am actually from Sharn as well.
I see.
I'm a member of the local enclave.
I see. A member of House Fjarlin who needs a short introduction. I see.
I'm a musician, not an actor.
I understand.
And therein lies all of the difference.
Fair enough.
You're a lord?
I am a dragon-marked heir.
All dragon
I'm not
heirs have the title, don't they?
I'm not as regal as Princess Selena, but I'm non-political.
Hey, well, if you keep on having my back like you did at the top of those stairs, you're as regal as they come, brother.
I endeavor to be of service.
Kind of squints his eyes when you say that.
What about you, princess? Are you the princess of Onder? Perhaps?
No, somewhere better. I'm the princess of the Summer Court. I'm from the Feywilds.
Oh, you'll have to tell me all about that. He kind of is indulgent, but there is like that look around the group, like, that's so cool. Like he's trying to say, like, you know,
Isn't she so interesting?
My mother used to read me stories about the Summer Court when I was a child. That's very impressive.
Yeah, and Selena Dewdrop will tell him all about the Feywilds, probably more than he wants to know, but she'll tell him about Selenice and Titania and all the creatures that she plays with, and she'll definitely tell him about Smokey and how it's always twilight and grand forests, and she'll just go on and on and on about the Feywilds.
And he'll be very kind and indulgent, like be like, "Oh no, I heard about that one. Yes, no, that was a favorite one. My mother read." And when he is able to, he occasionally just does like look around the group, like it's a look that's like, "Is she crazy?" Like
Tally just like shrugs his shoulders, like, Like,
He quickly begins to understand that nobody's totally sure. But after some traveling occurs, let's figure out what happens here. So we've got half hour, that's an hour and a half, that's going to be 2 hours. Chop that down to about an hour. About an hour and 15 minutes go by as you guys make your way through the city. Thanks to Nero, the time is significantly cut down from about 2.5 hours to only about an hour. As you cross the very large Jura district, you cross a very large bridge into Memphis, and then ascend upwards to find yourselves in the middle district. Let me see if I've got a little estate I can put together real quick here. That one's on the logs. That's stupid. Let's see. Let's see if this one works. Yeah, sure. Oh God, why is there a torture chamber? Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. But you guys find yourselves following him to Middle Memphis, and I'll describe a little bit about the district. It seems to boast a very, if not the most, diverse population in all of Sharn here. There is districts full of halflings. There is districts full of orcs and half-orcs. There are tons of immigrants in this district from various places. Pirates of the Lazar principalities by their dress. There is a decent garrison of the Sharn Watch. There's also a very large Syrian community, the people who were displaced in the last war when their country was destroyed. There's a significant number of Syrians who seem to be wealthy enough to avoid the more refugee camps in the lower districts. And you follow him to a very nice estate that he lives on. I'm just going to use this one because I like it. Excellent. All right, cool.
I love that I have a theme song that just comes out of nowhere.
Oh, dude, that was entirely that was so unintentional. That's perfect. You guys come to what Calyn will say, this is Lantar Manor. It's mine now these days, so please come on in. He'll take you into the very nice. It's not the most posh estate in all of Sharn, but it is still very nice. And it's decent. It's got servants, nice places to stay. He says if you need a place to stay the night, I'd be willing to lend you some beds for the night if you want.
Oh, that would be lovely.
That'd be
Damn
awesome.
decent of you.
Mighty kind, thanks.
Least I could do for the rescue. And if it's all right with you, it sounds like perhaps after you've gotten some bed rest and patched yourselves up, you intend to go after Floon still?
That's
Oh,
the intent.
yeah.
Would you mind having another sword at your side?
I mean, welcome to help.
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't want to impose. I'm sure you have other lordly matters to attend to.
Well, technically it would be me imposing on you, but if it is an inconvenience, I understand. I just want to find my friend.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure, yeah, nobody trusts Calyn at all.
Oh, has everybody else been doing the same shit?
There's only 2 people in the group who have an insight check yet.
Okay. 11.
You think he's a rotten fucking liar and he just wants something else.
Do I really?
Yeah. You make an insight check, you either believe one thing or the other.
Okay. He squints his eyes.
You don't need to believe that he's like Or actually, what did you roll again? One more time?
11.
Oh no, my apologies. No. He no, you were persuaded. You see, you understand the genuineness. He does care. He's motivated to find his friend.
Okay.
Might I
Because he
try an
owes him
insight
money.
check?
Yeah, he
Sorry.
owes me money.
Um,
As
despite
he's standing
him,
in his like estate.
how do you
Yeah.
think he got the estate?
How do you think I got my estate?
It's a joke. No, it's a joke. What I said. Despite him swinging his stick at me, Ryan, I don't think I ever did an insight check.
Is that are you wanting to do an insight check?
May I do an insight check?
Sure, why not? On what? What are you looking for?
If yeah, same thing as Tal'Dorei. Is he being genuine? If that he wants to come down and help?
Sure, go ahead.
I rolled above a 10. It's a miracle. 15.
15. You're pretty sure that he's a genuine guy who cares for his friends.
Oh, all right then. Happy to have the help.
Uh-oh. If I could ask... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. Can
No, go ahead.
So is this your family estate?
It is. It was left to me. So. Yep. He kind of like looks around at it all.
A little empty nowadays, huh?
Happily.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, he says happily.
Oh, okay.
Happily?
Well,
empty?
I mean,
So
Yeah.
What?
so you
What
and
do
your
mean?
daddy didn't get along?
No, we most certainly did not get along. I detest the man.
Well, that's
For
too
what
bad.
reasons?
Well, how about we start with the embezzling of 500,000 gold pieces?
Oh, okay.
And the fact that he's run away from the city and left me to clean up the mess. And now
Got it.
anyone
Okay.
with any level of authority in the entire city comes to me wanting to know if I had something to do with it or if I know where the gold is. And even if they aren't above the city watch, criminal syndicates, small-time gangsters, politicians, nobles, all come to my door wondering if I know something about the fucking gold. And before you ask, no, I don't know where the goddamn platinum is.
It sucks being left high and dry like that. He'd
I
never.
much prefer the house without his presence.
Yeah, he would never. It doesn't make sense to ask you. He wouldn't have told you. It'd be too obvious. I'm sorry for all the
No,
crap
fine.
you're getting.
That's
I guess I'm just curious why they captured Floon instead of you then, if
well, they captured both of us, and we look strangely identical. I'm
You kinda
not
knows
sure
the
if they were
features.
after me or Floon, but some part of me wonders if Floon got into his head that it would be a good idea to say that he was me out of fear, perhaps, of reprisal for something that he's done. Money loaned or some such. It's the
okay.
only thing I can think of. I mean,
Perhaps he's a brave soul who wanted to attempt to obfuscate your identity, given your current notoriety, or at least your family's current notoriety.
he's a good man, if a little. Well, let's just say he's not the sharpest sword in the armory.
A heart of gold.
Yes, a good
Yeah.
way.
A
put it.
brain
Always a
of
good
mud,
drink.
but a heart of gold.
Indeed. Speaking of drinking, fellows, should we have a little nightcap?
Love to.
I think that would be an excellent end of the day.
Fantastic. Good. people who aren't scared of a good drink. All right, what are we drinking? And he goes over to his bar cart.
Hold on.
I'll
Keep going.
I'll take a splash of rum.
Rum. All right.
I'll have your finest wine.
Rum,
Excuse me?
wine.
Oh, hold on. Princess.
Yes.
Should you be drinking that stuff?
Why not?
Princess, I forgot to ask, how old are you again?
Oh, you don't ask that. You don't ask
Oh.
that, man. Come on.
Business.
Okay, it's not my business.
I'm old enough.
He's old enough.
Okay. Okay.
Those are dangerous words.
To drink, presumably.
And I'll have you know, I can hold my own just fine.
Would Her Highness like to prove?
I meant no disrespect. I just want that out there.
He kind of like looks at you with like a friendly, challenging kind of way. He's like, "Would you like to prove it? You can hold your own in the drinking world."
Oh.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm getting in on this.
All right.
I'm just doing some research real quick. I will also drink.
All right. And yeah, he'll pour everybody drinks, and you guys can lounge about his hall. Benrig, yeah.
I don't know if
you
it
drink.
makes a difference, but I personally would like to abstain tonight. Thank you.
Oh, come on!
I
You want to
imbibe,
drink with the rest
but-
of us.
On days with the lords, that is. Like
Days
to
with
keep a-
lords.
Well, just not tonight. Would rather keep a clear head. That's all.
If
Thank you
insist.
very much, gracious host. Though the
If-
gesture is not lost.
He's
Good man. Yeah. I'll take a whiskey if you'd be so kind.
All right, just one of every different type of liquor possible. Understood. And he'll sort of organize the bottles and whatever. He does use the proper glasses and everything for everything. And yeah, they'll hand over a whiskey, a wine, a rum. What did Viatelli want? Viatelli, what did you want?
Do you have limoncello?
I think I might just have some. Yes, I gotta go to the basement for that though. I'll be right back. And he does. He leaves for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then he comes back with a bottle of limoncello. He goes, "So happens that I do have one." And he'll pour everybody a different. And he goes, "As for me, why not? I'll have an ale. We're all doing something different." And he'll cheers all of you, and he'll say, "Here's to a timely rescue. Thank you again."
Lancia.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Thumbs
Ryan.
up.
I'm gonna send you something real quick.
Yeah, send me something. Where is it?
Zoom.
I don't know. Make one up.
Okay. He'll just kind of what did the main guy say?
I'll tell you what. Here, I'll find something for you.
Okay, cool. I was just gonna do a different language.
Let's see. Okay. One thing that could be said is, I hope I'm saying this right. Something, or some, yeah, something. I believe it's Santi, which is essentially like it's an old word that basically means like to your health.
Santi.
He'll look at you with surprise, and he'll say, Santi to you as well.
And he downs it.
Excellent. He goes, so you all came looking for Floon because of Tal'Dorei, then?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh. And how did Tal'Dorei know that we were missing?
His wife told him Floon was missing.
Right, his wife. So
Yeah.
And
It
I've-
seems like you all are focusing very hard on the fact he doesn't have a wife.
well, I mean, I've known him for a
You
very
and
long time.
the storyteller.
Did Tal'Dorei not know either?
No.
No, he didn't. And he remarked the same way.
Well, you know somebody long enough, you think you know that they're married. You know?
And to that end, since this is the family estate, are there portraits up?
Yeah. You look around and you would see. Ooh, that's a good point. I think there is one. There's a lot of very nice.
Heirlooms and shit.
Yeah, like there's nice paintings, but they're more like landscapes and stuff. But there is one large above the fireplace painting of a woman with red hair, who has similar features to.
Does she have a locket on?
She does have a locket. Oh, actually, yeah, she does. She is wearing a locket, but it looks like it's made of a different material than what Raynar's looking at, or what Raynar's wearing now. Or Raynar.
Caitlin.
Calyn. Sorry. It's a lot to keep track of.
That's a striking woman.
Yes,
Your
that's my
grandmother?
Mother, yes. No, that's my mother.
Ah,
That was
shit.
my mother. You say that out loud, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He kind of like gives you a little look, Tally.
No. He's laughing because Viatelli
Oh god.
mistook it. Yeah. Not
Your
because she's
grandma?
like
No.
ugly or anything. Like,
Yeah, I got you. No, yeah, that's my mother. She's a beautiful woman.
what happened to her, if I might be so blunt?
Well, she died. I don't. If you don't mind, I'd rather not talk about
No,
it.
I agree. I'm
I'm
sorry to
That's-
open up old
yeah.
wounds.
If you're
That's
worried it has something to do with anything that didn't happen recently.
All right. I get it. Again,
I
I
believe there
apologize.
was a question of proof.
Proof?
Yes.
Proof
There
of
was the Princess Selena was going to prove her ability to
what? Ah,
handle her nightcaps.
that's right. Should we all do? Well, we want to find Floon tomorrow, so.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
just to handle
I'll
the
keep a
situation.
clear eye. You guys go ahead.
Okay, all right, Lord Kandaric, say so. Okay, shall we? Shall we get a little tossed?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll drink water in the morning.
I gotta tell you, I don't usually like to lose my faculties.
I love to lose my faculties.
Yeah.
I'm a humongous fan of losing them.
Yeah. Sometimes it helps.
Sometimes it helps.
Other times, not so much.
Oh, let's see how fun people are when they're a little in their cups. No better way to get to know somebody.
Can I assist Talenta to have fun? I
How
want
do
to
you
cast
intend to
guidance.
assist him,
I just want to be like telling it, asking him stories about him, commenting that I could see that he's a veteran. Just while I'm doing it, kind of with like a water in my hand, but my hand on his shoulder, just giving him guidance, guiding him to have a good night.
All right. The sovereign host wants you to have a good night.
Appreciate it. He won't go into backstory much.
That's okay. He'll just say, I can see you're a warrior of many battle.
He raises an eyebrow when you say that.
Yes, I admit I'm a little surprised to hear you. That was Siren, right? Your drinking salute.
Yeah.
Are you by chance Siren? Is that where you're from? If you don't mind my asking.
I guess it depends on your views of Siri.
Well, I have nothing but regret for what has happened to them, as many do. And I've always done what I can to help them here in Sharn. They do not have it as well as others.
Do you think, Tally, that whole horrible chain of events was indeed a fault of House Cannith? I mean, that's one of the rumors, that it was some malfunction of something of theirs that caused that horrific chain of events.
It's hard to say. Sorry,
I understand it was beyond reproach. My humble apologies for
No. As far as I know, I mean, I'm just as much a refugee as anyone else. So, I mean, it's entirely possible. I mean, I don't know.
Nothing that's been proven. Well, hopefully one day it's we found out what horrible person did this, and they're brought to justice. So perhaps
justice
we should
and new Siri.
Indeed. Here's a glass to new Siri. You'll raise a glass. You could all take a drink. All who are taking a drink, you can drink a number of times equal to your con mod, as a reminder. So that's
Okay.
one drink.
That's one drink or two? I thought we already had one.
Two.
Okay,
for
well,
me.
two. All right, that's two drinks. Let's get some con rolls from Raynar at least. Or fuck.
Calyn.
Calyn.
Con saving
Play
throw?
him. Yeah.
Who's Raynar?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Is that from Red
that's
Rising?
the name of him from the original campaign, because I've transplanted it, so I've got a little identity problem in my brain right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Calyn's tipsy.
Does guidance work on saving throws?
Nope.
Okay. I got 20.
Nice. Yeah, DC's 10. He goes, well, what else should we toast to?
Here's to Sharn.
All right. Here's to Sharn and
Ah,
all of its highs and all of its lows.
okay.
Oh.
I can get with
Sit-
that. I can.
City of Towers and Daggers.
As above, so below.
Sharn.
And I make a con save, right?
Yep.
I think we all do.
Yeah,
It's
make
past your
That
con
is
mod.
a
Oh, no, wait, hold on.
con check, my friend.
Yeah, con saving throw.
yeah, con check. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh yeah. We're getting there. I'm at 11.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
11.
Yeah, you're. Keep track of how many drinks you've had past your con mod as well, because the DC will go up. So that should be drink 3. So, what's your con mod tally?
Oh shit. Still getting used to the name. Sorry.
Okay.
Con mod is 2.
2. Yeah. So that would be your first drink.
Okay.
So first drink past your con mod. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. 2 drinks is, I like to think, very demure, very cutesy, as they
Very
say.
polite.
Yeah.
3
Past that,
drinks
well,
is very polite. I suppose. Oh well. How long have you all been adventuring together? How about that?
Today.
yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Today.
Oh, I knew I liked you all. I guess you're gonna all get yourselves into a lot of trouble if this was day
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The worst part is we were initially meeting to try to suss out where your unfortunate relative might have hidden his loot.
I see. Kind of looks around the room.
Don't get the
I'd
wrong
like-
ideas,
we don't-
okay?
You
We're
don't
not
know.
here
We
for
understand. We don't
I
care.
think a group persuasion check actually,
that. Okay.
because
Okay,
he's
hold on.
had everybody high and low in the city come to him trying to figure out if he knows where it is, and
Oh,
you guys are very
no.
conveniently sitting in his house.
21.
Okay, I hear 21. What
I'm
else?
using heroic inspiration.
21.
I rolled a nat 1, dude.
Uh,
Persuasion.
What'd you get there, Selena?
I don't know. So Selena's more interested in finding Smokey, and that's the reason why she joined up with.
Yeah.
So should I still
The
roll?
persuasion check is to make him understand that you guys aren't there to, like, you're not in his house trying to get out of him where the money is. That's what the persuasion check's for.
14.
14, got it.
11 for me.
11 and Henrik?
13.
He sort of, yeah, everyone's like, oh, don't get the wrong. And he's like, okay, all right. All right, sorry, I'm a little, my apologies. Obviously, there's a lot of people interested lately, and I can't help but be a little, I don't know,
A little on edge.
careful. Thank you. Yes, a little on edge.
Well,
Completely understandable.
here's to taking that edge off.
Here's to taking that edge off.
Oh, believe you
and
me, it's
he'll-
already gone.
Okay, there's another one.
So does the DC start out as 10?
DC starts as 10. It goes up by 1 every time you have an additional drink. And then when you enter new drunken levels, there will be additional modifiers to your DC.
10.
10, you are tipsy, Nero. You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Mm-hmm. But then
And
not
advantage
until I
on
wake up.
charisma checks. You have to, I'll say. Try and sell something new. Trying out something new.
Advantage on charisma checks or disadvantage?
Advantage on charisma checks, disadvantage on all other skill checks.
Okay. Until I wake up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Or you're sober up.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't count for the hangover negative or negative detriments either. So I'm on my 4th drink and I rolled a 14. Well, I have
You're good.
two con mod. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so 2 drinks past your con mod, you're good. 14, you're good. How'd you do, Selena?
I passed with a 16.
Nice. Everybody's doing pretty good. Nero's in there with Calyn now. Oh. Well, I guess we're not going out tonight. I will do my sword. Oh, I should give you your dagger back, though. He does give you your dagger back.
You know, I was gonna ask for it, but I thought it would be more kind to, you know.
Well, feel free to ask for your possessions returned at any time. I will not take offense to you wanting your weapon back. But thank you for loaning it.
Oh, no problem. I did want to ask. I mean, obviously your dad, senator or whatever, right?
Counselor.
Counselor.
Former counselor.
Yeah. What exactly, I guess, does your family do? Like, what's their, I guess, their expertise or business or whatever?
What do we do? We're rich. That's what we do. Well,
come on
my
now.
father was a counselor on the council of Sharn, which meant that he was responsible for representing one of the many districts on the city council. He was responsible for Middle Memphis. And, yeah. And, he was pretty shit at it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you ask me. Could have done better.
What
a lot better.
What were some of his policies?
He tried, I mean, in fairness, but, like, things are terrible around here. I mean, the district is full of, like, all of the districts within this part of the city, they're all sectioned off. There's the most variety of people from all over, refugees from all over who have enough money to live somewhere decent. But they're all segregated. Not necessarily by intention, but because comfort perhaps, which is fine. But I don't know, a lot of them are Syrian refugees. And I think he should have done more to try and bring the cultures together. Sharn is what makes it great in my mind is that it's a bit of a hodgepodge of everyone, not just the Brailish. And they should try to encourage that. Embrace what the district is rather than try and keep it what it was before the war.
Well, I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you, but I mean, we've seen a place where culture and arts and personal freedoms and development were all encompassed. And do you know what happened to that place?
Do you think it was their fault, your people's fault, that what happened because of their culture?
No.
Here I was going to say the giants overthrew Zendrick. You were talking about Ciri all the time.
Yeah.
Here's to Zendrick, I guess.
Okay, one more.
Aha,
another. I got an 11 that time. Is that a fail?
You're tipsy. You're tipsy.
I only got a 7.
You're drunk, and so is Calyn.
I got a 5 that time.
I got a.
What were you, Tally? Was this your first failure?
I think so.
Yeah, you're tipsy, so disadvantage on ability checks, except for charisma, which you're advantage.
Okay.
But now that you're drunk, they're all at disadvantage. Well, for you, Nero. Now that you're drunk, they're all at disadvantage. All ability checks are disadvantage. And Your speed is halved due to dizziness, and you have disadvantage on saving throws,
Okay.
including the ones for trying to surpass being drunk.
Hey, we still got that. We gotta still find Flute tomorrow, right?
It's Floon.
Flutes. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
No, not Flute. His name's Floon.
Flute.
Yeah.
Oon.
Floon. Yes.
Floon. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Good job.
Well, I gotta
Good job.
get some sleep, and I don't want my head to hurt tomorrow. Do you have any water around here?
No, I only have alcohol.
I think there's water in the ale.
You don't get. Is there a bathtub upstairs?
Oh
Yeah, but
no.
it's mine.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
go
you
drink
can
out of
use it if
that.
you want. There's water. You're fine. Okay.
Okay.
Bring
Okay.
my friend some water, please. Thank you. And servant comes in with some water.
Thank you again. And
You're welcome.
Neo just downs like a bucket's worth or two of water before going upstairs to fall asleep somewhere.
That's for the horses. Why are you doing buckets?
I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
that was potable or not.
Well, we'll find out in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
No, as a matter of fact, your bathtub will find out in the morning.
Why my bathtub? What are you gonna do in my bathtub?
Oh, it's not what I'm gonna do.
Leave my bathtub alone. What the fuck?
Ryan, by the
Better
way.
talk to Nero.
Ryan, by the way, Neo wanders upstairs and just finds the first bed he finds and falls down the first bed he finds.
Got it. You do so.
Thank you.
Goes, oh, one's down. One's down. Taken out. It looks like something is at least better than one of us.
Hmm.
How are you doing, Selena? Are you
Princess.
princess? Come
Come on, you're a lord, man. He kind of taps him on the shoulder.
I know you're right. I'm sorry. Princess.
Titles and all that. Yeah.
How are you? Are you feeling it?
I feel just fine.
I don't
Really?
believe you. You've drunk a lot. You're such a
I've had
tiny
5
lady.
drinks. And yes, but I'm quite strong-willed.
I am too. I'm known for my strong will.
This is crazy.
What's crazy?
This is just kind of the whole situation, you know?
What situation?
I mean, I didn't expect to be getting so close with people along this this job. And now I'm sitting here trying to outdrink a fairy?
Princess.
A princess fairy. Yes, excuse me.
Right.
Fairy princess? Princess fairy?
Is it a fairy
what do
princess or a princess fairy? What would she prefer?
is it semantics at this point? Or
I'm a fairy princess.
A fairy princess. What is?
oh. Okay. Understood. Yeah.
Here's to the fairy princess and her great constitution.
To Princess Fairy fairy shit.
Fairy to the fairy princess.
That one.
14. I passed again.
Oh, we're hammered over here. What's your D? How many drinks have you had past your call mods lately? Damn, man.
Wait, 3. No, I've had 3, and I've passed twice and failed once.
Got it. So you've had 3 drinks. So your DC's 15 now
Wait.
because you're tipsy. Yeah,
Oh.
your DC will advance by 2.
Oh, then I failed because I rolled a 14. Sorry. I thought,
You're drunk.
yeah. Sorry, I thought my DC was 13.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Yeah. So just tell me the totals that you get, and I will know how to take care of it. I make
Oh.
sure it all works out in the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm drunk now.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question for you,
Ooh, which one of us?
Alan.
Oh,
Me?
Talon. Oh, yeah. Go.
Huh?
No, Calyn.
Oh.
Calyn.
Oh, me.
You.
Me, no, not you. Me.
Yeah. So I used to have lots of servants, but now I only have one servant, and I have to pay them now. I've never paid servants before, so how much do you pay your servants?
Well, I pay my servants. Well, it depends on what they do. If they're like particularly skilled labor, if they've exceptional skills, then I'll pay them 2 gold a day. But if they're, if they do more simpler tasks like cleaning or sweeping up or laundry, something that anyone can do, then it's 2 silver. But the cook gets 2 gold. The guards get more than that.
Hmm. My servant is very skilled, and she'll look at Henrik. Very proud.
Oh, Benrig, I didn't know you're a servant. Could someone turn off the mute or the silence
in
spell
some
in the house? There we
capacity,
go.
in some capacity. I am a cleric, but I come from the Holds, House Kandaric.
Lord Kandaric, are you dragon marked?
I am. Thank
Lord Kandaric, welcome to my home.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Listen, guys, I want to show you something I've been working on. I want to. Can someone bring me my sword? Thank you. I want to show you this thing I'm showing you this trick I've been working on. It's really cool. You're gonna love it, right?
What kind of trick?
They bring out a rapier, and he's like, "Okay." It's like, drunk as a skunk with his sword. He goes, "Okay, watch this. I've been working on it a lot. But basically, I flip it in the air, and then I catch it by the tip of the blade on the end of my finger.
I think you might need to think.
And I've only tried it once, and this was 2 months ago. My hand's feeling better now. So, are you ready?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Hey, here we go. Usually people try to stop me before I do this. You guys, I like it. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna roll a disadvantage sleight of hand check. He sends her up in the air, and he does get it on the tip of his finger, and he does wince, and some blood does trickle off the end of his finger, and then it falls over onto the ground, and kind of cuts open the end of his finger. He's like, fucking shit. Yeah, see, I did it.
Good job, man. Good job.
You almost did it.
I did it for a whole second. Last time it went right through the palm of my hand. I gotten better.
Good job, man.
Well,
We'll drink to that.
Yeah, drink to that.
He kind of eyes Selena at this point.
Selena will try another drink. So what's
Disadvantage on saving throws, folks.
What's my DC now?
Because you're drunk. And how many drinks have you had past your con mod?
This will be 7, so this will be 4.
Your DC is 17.
Oh shit. Well, we're about to be blackout. Oh boy.
You're about to be hammered.
Oh my god, I got a 19!
Good job, you drop.
Add disadvantage.
Damn, impressive.
I got the same thing. I wasn't drunk yet, though.
Nice. I think Raynar goes to, or fuck me, Calyn goes to drink it. And he's like, no, this isn't it. This isn't it.
I officially outdrank you.
You did. You outdrank me. If I drank any more, I would be but in shambles tomorrow when we would go fight evil. So I'll abstain for the rest of the night.
Via Telly will grab one of the manservants, and I say, "Please see the Lord up to his rooms, if you'd be so kind."
perhaps for the best. Reynar says, okay. Calyn says, oh, this is okay. But before I do, one last trick, and then I'll go to bed. All right. I like to pride myself that I'm a bit of an acrobat. Would you guys like to see me do something acrobatic? For perhaps as a show of submission before the fairy princess's superior drinking skills.
Tally raises an eyebrow.
I like the sound of that.
Do a flip.
All right, so what should I do? What do you guys want to see? I can do backflips very easy. But we could go
Balance
better.
on the hammer.
Balance on your hammer?
Yep.
Okay. Are you gonna put the hammer down?
You want me to put the hammer down?
Yeah, she'll
do.
set it down like the heavy hand down, so the hilt is like standing up.
Oh, you want me to like balance on like the hilts, like the pommel, the top? I mean
Yeah.
the bottom, technically. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll do better.
That looks pretty sharp.
No, is it? Is it sharp? No, it would be flat. Okay. Nice try. He goes, okay, I'll do better than that. I'll balance on it on my hand. How about that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I will believe it when I see it.
Yeah, get ready for this. All right, here we go. Ready? All right, here we go. Watch
You
this.
about to like break dance on my hammer.
What was that?
You about to like break dance on my hammer?
I'm
Oh
definitely
yeah,
not
the spinning head thing.
No, I'm not gonna break dance on you. I don't know how to break dance. Here I go. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. He actually, to your surprise, he like walks over to the hammer. You're like, oh, dude, he's fucked. And to your surprise, he like puts his hand on it. He like checks to make sure that it's level and everything. And he puts his hand like this on the pommel of it, and he does like lock his arms, and he does like begin to like roll his body up into like a handstand, and then like lets go and like spreads his legs for balance, and he does end up doing like a full acrobat, like one hand stand on the pommel of your hammer. Despite how dizzy and drunk he is, it's a little wobbly, but like he's doing it and he's holding it.
Does he do a full split?
No, he doesn't do a full split.
Oh.
You said you do it on your head though. That's your hand.
Oh,
This is
no.
not good enough for you.
Selena.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna do the transfer. Here we go. I'll give it a shot. And he'll
Tally will look to Benrig and he'll be like, "Hey, just be ready. Be ready.
he like puts his hand there, and he like basically he goes there and he's like puts on his forehead and he's like ow 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 ow. Okay, I did it.
Lady Dewdrop, I think it's enough. And then
All right, get down.
Yeah.
And then he will like grab it again and kind of like and then palm it, and then he'll push off of it and like sort of fly through the air, do a little backflip, and land on his feet. A little wobbly on his back foot, but he does bow.
Wow.
And he pulls off of, he's like, yeah, it was impressive, wasn't it? I'm amazed I'm alive. All right, it's time for me to go to bed.
Hey, here to Calyn.
Yes, to me. You won't drink to me. But I'll see you all.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna drink again because I'm not so sure I can pass as 17.
Oh, are you done? Is the fairy princess done?
Well, I've already beat you.
Well, you haven't beat them. He points at Tally.
Oh, well, I wasn't trying to beat them now, was I?
Very clever. Very diplomatic of the princess. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's been lovely having you all in my house. You're the best friends I've ever had. Good night. I'm kidding. I have had a bit of, we'll get working on it. I'm just kidding. I'm going to bed. And he'll
Bye.
stumble up the stairs. The servants are like, very well done. Very well done. Very good performance. He's like, oh, fine. And he finds himself to bed. He's going to go pass out.
Tally.
What?
I have an idea.
I don't like ideas.
No, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. And I'm gonna whisper in your ear so no one can hear. Like get really close and whisper. You should,
Huh?
you should sneak through his father's stuff and see if you can find clues.
It's not a bad idea.
I told you.
All right.
I would myself, but I can't because I can hardly fly. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Did he show us where we were sleeping?
Nope.
The servant says, "Oh, if you're ready to take rest, we're more than happy to show you to the available rooms."
How many servants are in here?
There's a, what is there? I'll say that there's like 2.
Okay. Are the sleeping quarters on the second floor?
Says sleeping quarters are on the 4th floor.
Fourth.
Yes.
Hmm.
No, we'll say the 3rd. The 4th is actually the it's where his lordship likes to take the air.
Okay. Cool.
Well, Benrig, before I go to bed, I've got a little something for you.
What's the? Oh, that's okay. This is from the gentleman earlier. You can keep it.
No,
We'll work in the future. It's more of a partnership.
Partnership? Oh, I've never had one of those before.
Well, at least now there's a few friends.
Oh, so partnerships are free, but are more valuable, but servants cost money, but they're less valuable? That doesn't make any sense.
Partnerships cost more from you, but they can also yield more sometimes too.
Oh. Now I gotta find another servant?
Perhaps, but anything you might want them to do, ask me, and maybe I can help.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Oh, and thank you for telling me about my magic piece of paper earlier today. I'm still really excited about that.
Oh yeah, what was that, by the way?
Well, it's my special magic piece of paper.
You know I gave it to you, right?
Yeah, I know. I recall.
Do you?
Well, now I do.
Huh. Funny how that works, right?
Yeah, it's my, yeah, Benrig told me it was special and I should hold on to it dearly. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
As far as I could tell, it wasn't.
Well, I know it's some kind of transmutation of some kind, but other than that, I couldn't really tell you.
Wow, transmutation. Oh. Wow.
But princess, fairy, you're a good kid, all right? You should head to bed though.
Yeah, it's my bedtime. I'm a little sloshed. Don't tell Calyn, but I tried to put on a good face. I'm drunk as a skunk.
You did good.
Ah, thanks, Tally. And she'll like give you a little pat on the shoulder as she heads upstairs.
All right. Who's still down here? Benrig and Viatelli, right?
Benrig and
Oh.
Viatelli, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So, I think it might be behoove of us, or those more clandestinely gifted, to look around here and see if we can find some clues as to the whereabouts. I know that's not why we're here, but a little walk around couldn't hurt, right?
It would be exceptionally rude.
If said person was to get caught.
And besides, I've already found a clue.
The portrait over there?
And the fact that the locket that is prominently displayed in that is not the one that he was wearing.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Interessante.
Given
As the Syrians would say.
exquisite nature of the one that was found,
Right.
and the fact that it isn't featured in her portrait, makes me think that it is a recent acquisition. And the
Either
extra,
recent or it was switched.
they are obviously not the same. So
Oh, I see.
so it's a recent acquisition, relatively speaking, and the added hidden compartment is, to me, an indicator that, and the fact that it was specifically handed off, that, I don't know if it was a bequest. It would have been rude to ask.
Yeah.
But now that we've established some social constructs, one could ask, potentially, or find out the jeweler, and then we could entreat the jeweler with details. But I think when it comes to finding Mr. Floon, our efforts are probably best at throwing a few questions and or bribes around to some of the underworld folks. I'm assuming that probably Nero has some contacts. You might have some. To see what we might be able to find out.
I am shocked. How dare you? He says with a smile.
Apathetic voice.
You would associate me with
ne'er-do-wells in the underworld? Yes, I would.
And here I was thinking I was putting on good first impressions.
No, I didn't say it was a bad first impression. Every endeavor like this needs exactly someone with those sets of skills.
Once again, you are not wrong.
It's a burden, I know. But I will live with it.
Yeah.
But let us get some sleep and see what the morrow brings. Shall we?
Sure. And Tally will kind of signal over one of the servants and ask that we be guided to our rooms.
She says, "Oh, most certainly, and you will all be guided upstairs to your rooms. You may have a night, a long rest. Nobody got to the point of drunkenness where I'm going to give you negative effects. You're all going to still, wake up a bit dehydrated, maybe a sore head, but nothing that's going to get in the way of adventuring for the next day. And when we wake up the next morning to continue our investigation, we'll do it after we come back from a break. So let's take a 15-minute break. And,
awesome.
Treat. As you wake up the next morning, you will note that the servants and guards in the house are missing.
Uh-oh. Let's go see if we can't look in on Calyn.
I wake up.
Okay.
Do I see
Knock
anything
on Calyn's
strange?
door.
Yeah,
Presumably.
I'll try up with Vitelli.
Okay. Nobody comes to the door.
We'll go poke our heads in.
Okay.
Calyn, hello?
No answer. You poke your head in.
Yeah.
You look around. He's not in here.
Do I check the bathroom in here, or do I...
Check the bathroom. He's not here. You head downstairs.
Are there any
Yeah.
signs the windows open, or was something broken into?
Windows are all closed. No sign of an entry or struggle, as far as you can tell.
Are the bed sheets made?
No.
So it's like somebody got out of bed?
Yep.
Head downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Go
go
ahead
see.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Hand on a scabbard, perhaps. Uncertain what the hell's going on. Come around into the dining room. You see Calyn with his boots up on the table with like a bagel or something. He's just like, "Morning. How's it going?"
Good morning.
Here, there's some breakfast stuff on the table. He's like, "How's something to eat before we go?"
Hey,
Oh.
Calyn, where's everybody else?
Oh, what's the kind way of saying it? I relieved them all of their services. I figured it was getting a little dangerous, and I don't spend a lot of time in the house anyway, so
Can I
it's
do
not
an
necessarily risky.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bad luck's back, 7.
7.
They were doged.
He's withholding something. Nero believes Raynard or Calyn is holding something back.
Guess we'll kill him then.
This is a 5-person party. Ain't room enough in here for 2 rogues.
Yeah. Anyway, later time.
Good later.
Well,
Our battle will commence later.
I was talking with Hallie after you went to bed, Nero. I'm wondering if, in light of the fact that Floon got snagged to somewhere, if it wouldn't pay for us to kind of root around down there in the Cliffside space, if you knew somebody who might be able to give us a sniff on a lead, perhaps, or maybe Callie does, but
Someone who might
as I was
know where Tarkanan hangs out and where they might have taken him.
yeah, or just somebody who might be a beggar or another urchin who has their eyes out for an opportunity to make a quick buck, who saw something but didn't see something, if you know what I mean.
I know a guy who knows about what's goes on in the city most of the time. They could maybe try to get word to him.
I mean, we're looking for avenues and clues.
You could ask
I mean, a group of toughs with a trust a pretty guy getting hauled bodily through town probably ought to stand out to somebody. Though I understand that it may be a case of, yeah, we see it, but officially we don't see it. But if another Denzian is to ask in the appropriate manner with the appropriate folks, maybe it overturns something.
I can think of somebody who might know, who likes to keep his ear to the ground when it comes to stuff in the city, but I have to get wood to him. Ryan, would I know how to get wood to him?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
You think I know? I think
What's
you know.
what's your Oh, you picked urchin, didn't you? I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no. Then I'm gonna say that he just kind of pops up. There's a background criminal background feature which lets you basically have a criminal contact, but you're an urchin, so
Okay.
I would say that like not really sure. There's a couple of haunts, but nothing that you can be sure of.
I mean, I know a couple places he likes to hang out, but like he tends to find me, you know.
Well, how about other urchins? I'm certain that there are plenty, and you know where they would tend to congregate. I'm always assuming that they're keeping their eyes open for anything that might be of interest in case somebody asks, but also they don't want to be seen.
Nero, you wouldn't happen to
impression.
know exactly. You wouldn't happen to know maybe where some of your buddies sell stuff that they take?
If you got,
Maybe where they meet people?
well, it depends on what you're looking for. If you care about looking for like stuff that you don't care where it came from, you're gonna have to go over to the market in Dora.
Okay.
We could try a different angle. We could try getting more information on this erstwhile Foxen guy. Perhaps we could ask about him under the guise of wanting to hire him.
Calyn will say we could also go back to the warehouse and see if we missed anything.
That's the place to start. I'd say it's good to go.
Yeah, I didn't give it the twice and 3 times over
I mean,
that I would usually give.
you guys looked inside. Did you check outside? I mean, they went somewhere.
Things look different in the daytime. Let's start back there.
Yeah. Good idea, Calyn.
Drugs.
Well, yeah, if the DM suggests it, I think we should probably do that.
I'm not the DM.
Above the table.
I'm Calyn. Who's DM?
Are you affiliated with an AO?
Not in this campaign.
Yeah.
That's Forgotten Realms. You're thinking of. I am what the
My
sovereign
mistake.
host.
I forgot. I'll go stand in the corner.
Good. No. Okay. So, sorry, what are we doing?
What you suggested.
Oh, am I the group leader now?
Well, you remember one of us now.
If
I'm
it
one
tickles
of-
your fancy.
What's the group name? If I might ask. I never asked.
We'll
Oh,
put
you've
that
only
on
been
back.
doing this for like a day, haven't you?
Yeah.
All right. Work on it.
Thank you.
Call yourselves Calyn's Misfits.
No.
Something like that.
No.
I was thinking Raiders of
Calyn
the
and
Lost
the-
Ark, but I mean
No.
that
Calyn
works.
and the Lost Ark. Yeah.
What's an orc?
It's a. I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
And you guys can leave. Not a high. In fact, all of you will notice it as you guys step out. Calyn's disposition changes, very like wary. Like he's like you step outside the door and he like kind of like looks around every window and corner for a good block, and then he kind of chills out.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Anyway, an arc is it's like a holy thing. Benrig, you could probably describe what an arc is better. I mean, you're the cleric after all.
Of course. I mostly learned it at home. But if... Sorry, what were you asking? An arc?
Yeah.
I would love to tell all of you, but I think Calyn should explain it first.
Who's Calyn? We got Calyn here.
Oh, sorry,
Calyn.
Noro.
You okay, man? You sure you didn't have anything to drink last night?
I may have spiked his water with vodka. Like he went.
Nah.
He went down. He went-
I might not be as familiar. What would that be, Calyn?
Oh, an arc. It's like a religious, it's like a large relic, basically.
Hmm.
Yep. Big one.
An ark, it's what would be considered a vessel or a sanctuary that serves as a protection against extinction or destruction.
Oh, impressive. You remember reading
Probably
that in
puts
the book?
away his dictionary. Puts it back in his pocket.
No.
No?
So are you gonna get a
To
transport?
Nero's question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What was that, fairy princess?
Are you gonna get us transport this time?
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Should we do mounts or skiffs? What do you think?
Skiffs.
All right, let's hire ourselves a skiff. Excuse me, and he'll hail an air skiff. This about the size of a rowboat sails down. Attached to it is this very large, arcane device of some kind. And as it whisks down, there's almost like a silvery blue mist that kind of trails after it, a little bit like steam, and it sort of flies down. The person goes, "Where are you trying to get to?" And Calyn goes,
Cliffside.
But he said, "We were trying to get to the Cliffside." He goes, "You want to go to the Cliffside? Why do you want to go to the Cliffside?"
Because we got business down there, that's why. We're paying you to get us there, that's why.
All right, fine. You don't care about your own selves. It's about... All right. You guys load up. This is gonna be expensive. Gonna be real expensive. Yep, we're gonna go 1, 2. That's 3 wards. 2 silver a ward. That's gonna be Calyn just is like, here, just take it, just take us. He goes, "Ooh, gold! Oh, all right, let's go." And you guys, or actually, he's gonna hand over a couple of gold because it's for each of you. So, shit. Yeah, he hands over like 4 gold, and he goes, "Oh, looky here! All Well, let's go! And you guys fly through the city at lightning speed, and you're only going to be going. It's going to be. Oh, this is a sky coach, by the way. That's what it's called. It's called sky coach. But you take this sky coach. One, two. It takes 15 minutes. You sail through the towers, around the towers. Other skiffs fly by. You take the sky coach as it descends deep into the city, wheels around outward, and floats down and drops you off on Cliffside. Safe and sound, 15 minutes. Not even Nero's that fast.
Wow, Calyn, that was such a treat. Thank you so much for flying us across the city. I love flying.
I'm not surprised. You are very good at it. Selena. Princess Selena. All right. Shall we head back to the grimiest place in the entire city we can find?
Sure.
All right. He begins to walk.
I just want to, a side note, I've been making like an AI picture of what my character looks like, and I'm about to share it.
All right. Let's see.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Cool. And that's incredible.
I think that's supposed to be a whip, but it's AI generated.
It looks like a bow and arrow.
I thought it looked like a scimitar, like a.
Yeah. That's
one of the other pictures was like a double-bladed scimitar looking thing.
Oh, sick.
The thing about AI is that it always looks like kind of like a hazy dream, you know?
Yeah. Don't look at the fingers ever.
Yeah, never look at that's right.
Don't ever look or ever counts the amount of teeth it has in its mouth when it's smiling.
Oh God.
Don't look it in the eye. All right.
Speak it.
You guys have returned to the warehouse.
Eric, I love that you know swords so much. Such a cool trait.
I'm a little bit of a geek.
Well, you trained with some of the best.
I have had the opportunity to train with some people who have some pretty impressive pedigrees.
So awesome.
Should we look for footprints?
I will investigate my ass off.
I want to
Make
look
a
around.
survival check. Tracks are for survival.
That's bullshit.
Can I help him with that?
I don't know. Can you? Are you proficient in survival?
Oh, no.
And you're like, good jobs. Good job, servant.
You have to be proficient to in the help action?
I'm gonna say so, yeah. I think if a person who hasn't trained in a skill can't show someone who's trained in a skill how to do it better.
But you can help them.
Can't help them, just not
Someone
very
that's
good.
not a professional cook can still help out someone make a meal. You know what I'm saying?
What did you roll, Tal'Dorei?
6, man.
We have the worst rolls these days.
Yeah, you're like, can't find shit.
So I will. Hey, Ryan, come here.
What?
Hey, come a little closer.
Yeah, what's up, man? I could hear you.
Investigate inside.
Yeah, I got it. Sure, roll and investigate.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Roll above a 10.
Oh, that's not a problem. 19.
There we go. Shit. All right, let's see. What do we got? Ow! You did good, kid. Don't get cocky. Let's see here. So
Don't
you
get
give up
cocky.
on looking for tracks, and you start going around, asking, knocking on doors, asking locals. you guys just kind of follow Tally around like lost children. And Tally,
Lost fairy princesses.
yeah, lost fairy princesses, like one of you. You knock on one door, Tal. You knock on one, they're like, oh, that's down the road. You go knock on that door, and the door flings open, and a giant black cat goes streaking down the road as fast as it possibly can.
Oh my god, it's Smokey!
He reaches
Smokey.
as it jumps out at him. He reaches like in his like under his jacket, and then he just lets it run.
Yeah, it like disengages and like runs down as fast as it can.
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
Calyn's like, holy shit! What the fuck? He's like holding out his swords out as it runs
Nah,
away.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's
Holy-
okay.
That was a panther! That was a
Yep.
full...
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
yup?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's always great to see someone react to it.
That is,
for the first time.
I
That
felt
is-
like I did the logical reaction.
Yeah, but it happened to us the first time too.
I mean, I almost killed it. Well, I would have tried. No, that is Princess Selena Dewdrop's pet. Yeah, it keeps
yeah?
running away from her. Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a little wily sometimes, but she loves me. She loves me dearly. I think that's why we keep coming across her, because she doesn't stay far away.
Was she in a house?
Yeah, like inside of a house.
I go inside and I look for dead bodies. Be careful what you
no
ask
dead body.
for.
There is like oh yeah. Oh boy. We're gonna see how bad it is.
Oh,
Oh,
it's probably
no.
a dead
No,
dog,
no
a
humans.
dead
Don't
cat.
worry. No dead humanoids. You're good there.
All the pets inside that house. It was probably a refugee for like mother cats, and all the cats are dead. All of them. Kittens too.
No, Smokey would never.
No, there are the bones of some kind of four-legged creature.
Well, it looks like she had a good breakfast.
Make a medicine or a nature check if anyone wants to try and understand what was eaten in here.
Let's make a nature check.
Sure, I'll make a medicine check.
Got it.
16.
9 nature for me.
9. Based on the marks on the bones, this thing was in some kind of fight. Like it did die violently, and it was a dog.
Oh, it was just a dog.
Just a dog.
Well, more aptly named Breakfast.
No. According to the collar, it says its name is Indiana.
I'm sure someone had very fond memories of that dog.
Indiana, that's a dumb name.
Yeah, I would never.
Let's get out
I
of here
would
before
never.
the coloner comes back. Let's close the door before the owner comes back. Come on.
Mhm.
Anyway, let's get back into the warehouse.
No, not necessary. Tally continues the investigation successfully and learns that they were seen hauling some prisoner down the street yesterday, down a sewer grate over there in that direction.
Oh,
All right, everybody, put on your wet boots. It looks like we're getting dirty.
no problem. I will cast mage armor.
So cool.
Very smart. One thing I've noticed while talking to myself in my car, trying to learn this accent or this way of speaking, he kind of slurs a lot of his words. Like he doesn't put too much emphasis on anything, and it comes across as very cool. If that makes sense.
Who, Tally or Harrison Ford?
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he likes to point a lot.
I
That's
want my
important.
family back.
Mhm.
It belongs in a museum.
You listen to me.
Ryan, I'm literally waiting for the moment to say that line.
I didn't kill my wife.
That's a good movie. Like,
Fugitive is great.
I don't care.
He's also.
Yeah, I think Calyn's with Lord Yarlin there is like, what are we talking about?
Long story, don't ask. And I snap
Don't tell.
I have a lot of magical energy floats around me, protecting me a little bit.
Very cool.
I think Selena Drop's gonna bring out a shield this time.
Is it fairy sized? Is it
Yeah.
like a little fairy buckler? Like a little, like fairies? Like, he has this magnificently sized hammer that has like this little shield. Okay, great.
At the end of the day, she's a realist, okay?
Yeah.
There's not that much room to cover.
Yeah, in fairness. I'm gonna have an oversized shield.
Come
Makes
on.
no sense.
I'll have an oversized hammer all day.
Let's go pop some baddies.
Yeah, sorry.
Yay. All right. You take that sewer grate off. It comes off easy as if it's been taken off recently.
Someone's
And-
been here.
Someone's been here. Reveals a ladder down into the dark sewer.
I'll go first, and she'll fly down.
It smells bad.
Oh man.
It's a sewer. Guess what's down there?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna walk in it, so I'm gonna fly above it.
What's
You
it
flutter
like down there?
It is the worst, Selena. It is the worst smell you've ever smelled in your entire life. And
Oh.
you've lived a long time.
Okay, I'm gonna fly back up and tell them, all right, guys, I checked it out. We don't need to search it anymore.
You went 10 feet and backed up, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. Princess, we've got to go down there.
But it
Okay.
stinks.
It does. It's just the
Well,
perfect place to hide.
It doesn't smell a whole lot better up here either.
I guess. Well, fine. And she'll kind of stomp her foot, even though she's not on the ground.
Just flutter down to stomp your foot.
All right, I'll go down. Is there like a torch or anything that I can carry with me?
Princess,
If you have one. If you have one.
Hmm. Yes,
Come-
Lord.
come here for a moment. And given
Hooded lantern.
given his clothing, Viatelli will take out a handkerchief and a spray bottle, and he will spray perfume on the handkerchief, and he will hand it to the princess.
Oh, perfect. She'll put her shield away. Perfume is much more important, so she'll put her shield away and hold it to her nose.
Incredible. At the
Priorities.
end of the day, she's not a realist. She's
She's a fairy princess.
it's about comfort.
Mm.
All right. So apparently we get hooded lanterns in our
Some of
starter kit, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Rogues do, yeah.
What? I'm a rogue.
Oh, sorry.
I hardly know him. I'll go down the tunnel
Okay.
with
You got
the
your hooded
hooded
lantern.
Yeah.
You've got it on the big light mode, I assume.
No, I'm going
Keep
the
dim light.
the Raven. A small tiny sliver. Do you know that reference?
The Raven?
Yeah, it's an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Oh, I know about the Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know how it relates to a lantern though.
There's like one scene where the guy has like a sliver of light as to not be caught.
Ah.
Anyway, I'll use the big light.
That's the Telltale Heart you're thinking of.
Telltale Heart, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was the Raven.
I know. Trust me. I know. I'm from Baltimore.
That's fair.
Hmm.
But yeah, big light mode
Big light.
on my
Big light.
flashlight, my pre-flashlight.
All right, you have little light, Tally. Impressive. And the rest of you all go down into the sewers. It rank-a-danks. It's pretty bad. Most unfortunate for all of you. Let's see here. Oh, what am I gonna do?
I have perfume now, though, so it's not as bad.
What can I do here? Okay, a wet cavern is definitely the way to go.
To you, maybe. Because you're like snuffing that shit.
Yeah.
Just put like a little bit of cocaine in there.
Is that fucking lavender? I fucking love lavender.
All right, you guys. A putrid steam flows along the sewer tunnel as you walk, which leads in two directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. A palm-sized circle with... Never mind. Yeah, a palm-sized circle. That's it.
I think I know what that was.
What?
Can I see if it relates to any language that I know?
It doesn't.
Oh. Okay.
I'll tell you what, make a history... No, I'll give you... Give me a history check.
Mainly, this is a thieves' can't check.
Yeah.
is what I'm asking.
The history of thieves' can't, so to speak.
History or a what?
Oh, I'm going to send you something, Brandon. Because you're a rogue, so you get my thieves' can document, which is secret between me and you. So we can speak thieves' can.
I love it when we have these moments.
All right, it's coming your way on Facebook. But in the meantime, what you
For
got
me,
on
this
the
is like a wine and dine. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, you told me to roll history or what now?
history.
History. That'll be a 20.
Wow.
And should be sending any moment when Facebook decides to get over itself. There it is. It got over itself. Sent it your way. In the meantime, you do know it is not unusual for... Oh, I sent it a million times by accident, actually, because I got annoyed. So my apologies. Okay. Yes, you identify it as indeed a thieves' can't symbol. You don't know what the symbol is for. It's not for anything general. This is probably very specific amongst like a small coterie of rogues.
Okay. And you said it was something about a circle and a handprint?
It's just a yellow circle.
Yellow circle. Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't match anything that you know, so it makes you think that it's probably like specific to a group of rogues. Probably a marker for them. Like it's like their tag, basically, maybe.
Got it. Looks like there's gang-related activity in these sewers.
Yeah, that's not surprising at all. I like to hang out here than up above.
Raynor says, "You hang out in the sewers?"
Well, who's Raynor?
I fucking Calyn says,
I gotcha.
You hang out in the sewers?
I don't hang out in sewers, but some people pop down here for a bit of privacy.
To do what?
Plots.
My lord, it would be
Plan
best
trouble.
not to ask those kinds of questions.
Skullduggery. That kind
Can
of stuff.
we just move this along?
Yep. Sorry, got distracted.
The sooner I'm out of here, the happier I'm going to be.
Yeah, I would agree. That's fair. That is fair. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on, whiff it. Gotta go to whiff.
Yeah.
The real smell of Sharn.
Can I be checking for traps along the way?
I'm just sad I don't have a second handkerchief.
Yes, your passive. So what I'm doing going forward is like I have now consider your passive investigation to be like active, so that you're constantly looking for traps.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So what is your passive investigation?
16.
16. Okay. You got your eyes peeled for traps. Yeah, I gotta put a notice out about that. What's that?
Can I do a divine sense?
Sure. You don't sense anything.
All right, cool.
No problem. Okay. Okay. I need someone to guide us through these sewer systems. Who wants to be the survivalist?
I'll do it.
No.
Oh wait, not survival.
Oh no.
Well, you
not
can either
survival.
be survival or keep an eye out for traps. Your choice.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for traps.
Okay, you're
I'll
looking for traps.
I'll do survival. I'm from around
Alright.
here, so this isn't my first time crawling through the sewers of Sharn.
Gross.
Why? Actually, I don't want to know why.
Precisely.
Well, yeah, guys. I've had an interesting life. So roll for survival.
Yep, roll for survival.
Okay, get ready for everyone for below 10.
Natural
That's
20.
not what you want.
14 this time.
14.
Not bad.
Above 10. Impressive.
You guys walk. You walk and, you do a pretty good job. You're able to keep the party moving in the right direction. You think you keep finding these little yellow circles that kind of tell you maybe you're going in the right direction. And yeah, you guys walk in these sewers to the point where you go nose blind. Like, you walk for about an hour through these sewers following Nero. A whole hour in the sewers. Yep, pretty gross. And after an hour of following these signs through the tunnels, you come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up into a stone shaft capped by a circular metal cover. One of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on the wall nearby. And in the sewer, there is this old man. Surprisingly, you see this old man in the sewer, who is, well, he's not a man. He is a half orc, and he's like got all crappy, like a cloak on, kind of curled up in the corner. He looks filthy and sick, and but alive. And he kind of like does this as the light comes to him. Goes, "What do you want? Don't hurt me."
Oh. Hey there, stranger. Sorry for interrupting you. We're just looking
You are?
looking for a lost friend of ours.
Lost friend.
Yeah. Some rough-looking people were seen dragging him down here.
Oh.
Yeah. Is he anybody
Okay.
like that?
He kind of needs to pull himself up to his feet, and walks up to you. And he goes, "Yeah, I saw him, but you'll not be alive to find him." And he punches you in the face with a force that you did not expect. And as he does so, his skin melds to gray. His face becomes featureless and his eyes yellow as he becomes some strange doppelganger creature,
Okay.
and just smashes Nero in the jaw. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Got
Minus
Did that
one
hurt?
spell.
Like when getting punched in the face by a doppelganger. Nah. Or excuse me, it was it had white skin. It had white skin, pupilless eyes, and like black shading around the eyes. Very similar in appearance, but slightly different.
So it looked like a half orc first, though.
It did look like a half orc first, but then it like mid punch, like Hulk transformation in Avengers a little bit, turned into this like weird, like snow white pale creature with like pupilless eyes and like deep black recesses like around the eyes.
Nero got punched by a blonde mystique.
Yeah,
Yes.
white hair.
It's, what do they call those?
Changeling. Not that you know.
No, I was thinking the skin tone.
Oh,
Albino.
Ah, there you go.
yeah, kind of albino, except the eyes.
You need some vitamin D, friend.
Our sovereign would do you some good.
Wait a second. I repent.
Do you?
No.
Then
Oh, it's a dagger. He fucking shivs you in the gut. He doesn't punch you. He shivs you in the gut.
Again.
It's like you won't live, and just fucking yanks you twice in the gut.
Damn. Our poor sorcerer is gonna go down again.
Benrig, help.
like pulling out the dagger, and you're just even move. It's just like help, Benrick, help. Like not even attack.
That's like the only time you talk to Benrig is when you need healing.
Yeah. Weird that.
it's kind of weird how that works.
Oh,
Oh, you hurt.
Sorry, guys, gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Wait, don't go.
Bye.
We need you.
No.
Yeah, we need you to heal me.
We love you.
It's all good. But on a real note, though, let's stop at a shop and get me a healer's kit. That would be massive.
All
Does that
right,
make
who
all-
rolled the 20 plus? 20 plus.
Oh, hang on.
Selena got a 21.
Nice. The changeling rolled a 22. Who rolled a 15 plus?
19 from Talenta Jones.
Did you get there via tele?
18.
Where are you? I don't know why I always miss you. I think it's because there's so many dark spooky character minis. What did you get there via tele? Sorry?
18.
18. And what did you get tele?
19.
19. Got it.
Yo, you said
Nero,
this
what'd you
shit
roll?
like 10 times.
9.
9. And what did you get there, Patrick?
10.
Got it. Okay. Changeling gets a surprise round, ladies and gentlemen.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's just gonna
Unless-
stab. Just gonna stab you twice in the belly.
Oh boy.
Here we go. First one's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Second one is an 18 as well.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna be down.
That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage
Yeah.
and 5 points of piercing damage. Fire
Yeah, I'm down again. No, wait.
And
I'm back up. Wait, what was the last hits?
5.
5 plus 5. Let me roll a crit.
6
Hang on,
plus
let me
5.
That
Let
was
me
a
double
lot.
check. Wait, hold
11
on. Let me
damage.
check. Hold on, let me check.
You're down. Unless
Yeah,
you
but
got
hold
some
on.
feature that helps you out.
I do. Damn the attack take. I need a crit.
Okay.
Let me make
so
a charisma save.
Yeah, make a charisma save. Your DC will be 10.
Yeah, make it. 24.
The guy fucking just starts yanking Nero in the guts, and blood just spills on the ground at the feet of Nero. And by all measure, Nero should be down or dead. But the blackness and darkness around the room kind of sort of writhe in response, and you could swear you see Nero's shadow sort of move up his legs, and something happens out of your ability to see. This could just be a trick of the light. It's probably a trick of the light, but for whatever reason, Nero doesn't go down this time. That will be the end of the surprise round, which brings us to the start of combat, which brings us to Changeling's turn again.
Yeah.
As you don't go down, the Changeling is going to actually begin to roil, and then 5 sets of arms with a number of fingers on each hand, 11, 4, 3 claws. Another head comes out of its shoulder and out of its stomach and lets out this horrible scream. And it's one of the most frightening things you've ever seen in your lives. I need everyone to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
9.
19.
8.
Rolled 8.
5.
9.
Okay. Did anybody who rolled above a 13 or above? Anybody roll a 13 or above?
I did.
Okay. As you all see this, it is horrifying. And other than Tally, who's seen some shit, I think fitting to the
Dialogue
character, you
before,
were all like,
yeah.
I've seen shit in my past. Tally alone has perhaps seen more horrifying things in his time, but the rest of you have not, and you are all frightened of the creature. And that will bring us to the start of the combat. Selena, what do you do? You're frightened. You're terrified. You can't get closer.
I can't get closer. But I can... I can move laterally to get a better shot with my javelin.
Okay. You want to go that way?
Where do you pull that out of? Never mind.
I don't know. Don't worry about it. Was that super laterally? Oh man.
Yeah, that's about as lateral as you can do here. If you want to get a clean shot, that's it right there.
How far away is that? Oh, perfect. Okay. So, disadvantage javelin shot. Right? Disadvantage?
You could be here. Yeah, disadvantage because you're frightened.
17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
7 piercing damage.
Ouch! You see Selena take out a toothpick, and you're like, what is she gonna do? And then she throws it, and the person goes, ah! And you're like, oh, shit. Good job. What the fuck? So 7 damage, you said?
Yep.
All right, well done. Is there anything else for the fairy princess?
Nope.
Nope. All right, Calyn Jones. It's up to you there, stranger.
Yes, sir. Can I get within... If I get within 10 foot, can I get advantage from a flank?
No, the changeling's up against the wall, so you can't get behind it.
Almost like that was a decision.
Yeah.
I'll get...
Crazy how the creature who had prep time
Fair.
used it.
I will go...
Right there.
Yeah, I'll use a whip and short sword.
Okay. Oh, you want to go? You want to go right in there? You want to double duty?
Yeah.
All right. You run right up to it, 15 or 10 feet of movement, and
Yeah. Once I get within 10 feet, I would like to hit with the whip.
All right, Trevor Belmont, go for it.
Heroic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Be good.
Inspiration, is that advantage or next roll?
Yeah, one
Got
extra
count.
roll.
Okay. That'll be 9 to hit then.
9 will not hit. Goes over its head.
Mm-hmm. And as I get closer, short sword, gonna try to like embed the blade in its chest.
Sure.
25.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Roll some damage.
Since this is a offhand attack,
It's just a d6, yeah.
just a d6. Okay.
But I'm right
But you
next
will
to the...
get sneak attack.
Exactly.
Because Nero's right there.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's 2d6.
Oof. That'll be 8 damage from the short sword.
Got it. You try and plant it in the chest a little fast for that, but it wasn't expecting you to fight dirt, which which is what rogues do. And you just like go to swing in the chest, like reverse wheeled. It sort of like moves its body to get out of the way, using its leg to force aside, and you just dip down and just like gash its leg open, and blood just splatters across the ground.
Cool.
Well done. It is bloody.
Sweet. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Well done. Viatelli. Lord Viatelli.
Bonus action, I'll summon my blade. And then I'll do a rondella and use it as the focus for casting an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I ain't getting any closer to that ugly damn thing.
Fair enough. Go ahead. Disadvantage. There's some allies in the way, so I'll give it half cover as well.
Well, I'm pretty certain that the 3 plus 6 is 9. Ain't gonna do the job.
You're trying to be extra careful not to hurt your friends, and you're a little too careful, and it goes wide. Sorry to say. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. I ain't getting any closer to it.
Calyn, it's like, this has been a weird 2 days. He's going to move laterally, get a nice shot. And he's going to kind of like be gritting his teeth while he does it, because this was a lot. And is going to produce a dagger and throw it. Ooh, he does pretty good. That's going to be an 18 to hit at disadvantage. It's going to do... 8 points of damage.
Can we get like some kind of save for Brighton?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get to that. But before we can, slides down the wall.
Nice.
Defeated.
I was gonna ask that.
All of you find yourselves kind of not tensing anymore. As the creature is dead, the monster is slain. Whew, that was scary.
I'm gonna go pick up my javelin.
Okay.
He was gonna say,
do. Yank it out.
Nero was gonna say, ah! Of course I found a piece of shit in the fucking sewer.
That's disgusting.
It's true.
You gotta step back a little bit, man.
You want me to show you around town? This is the price I'm paying for it.
Hey,
It's a wonder you're
Alive.
kicking it after all these times in the sewers. This is horrifying down here. Are you okay? Do you need help?
Help. Yes, help, please.
Of course. And he'll just say, Sovereign's Grace, and he'll hold his hand on your back, and you'll kind of feel some healing go through. 12 healing.
Okay,
What?
that's plenty enough. That's more than enough, thanks.
That was max heals.
Yeah. Man.
That would be the last time I hope to do that today. So, if everyone could stay careful, I would appreciate it.
Yeah.
much obliged, Benrig. Or, excuse me,
Sure.
Lord Benrig.
Please, Benric, thank you.
Can I call you Ben?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, Ben.
The opposite approach.
I know. My respects for your title, Lord. He goes, oh, no, it's quite all right. Can I call you Ben?
Yeah.
Bro, just let me call you Ben. No,
Can I-
check
What's your
the
fucking
changeling?
problem?
Can I check the changeling for anything?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I just want to
Changeling
look around
has-
this room, see if I see an ambush that's also imminent now that this guy's dead.
Okay. Make me a perception check. Tally, you will find that it has on it now some. It actually didn't get damaged. I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, no, I got javelined. So some damaged leather armor, not beyond repair. Just needs like a little touching up. But some leather armor and a dagger, and that's
Hmm.
it. And then also that blanket it was hiding itself with.
Mm-hmm. Is that Calyn Lantar's dagger?
No, that's its dagger.
Okay.
Calyn's dagger is planted firmly in between its eyes.
All right. I'll
I'm gonna.
stow that dagger,
Okay, go ahead, Telly. Keep going.
and I'll kind of walk over to Calyn, flip the dagger in my hand so the blade is within my fingertips, and I'll hand it back to him.
It's much obliged.
Fine work.
Thank you. I
eh.
definitely meant to throw it. I was aiming more for the chest, but that would
It
do.
happens.
Hey, Tally.
Yeah. How's it going?
Thanks for that. You could use these more than me, but I got these two daggers on me. If you want them.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, I tend to pick mine up after, but hey, more ammo, the better.
Exactly. And I give you two daggers to keep tossing at people in case that whip of yours ever fails.
Cool. It'll never fail, but thank you.
I believe you.
I won't, but thanks.
Well, I'd say we're on the right track. That must have been a lookout.
Good job finding that. Nero. Excellent
Yeah,
work.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. My my stab wounds are very appreciative of that.
You're doing good, kid. Keep it up.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I get it. Next time they'll try to cut my head off.
Hey,
Well-
kid, catch.
Do you want to go up the ladder first, Nero, since you're doing such a good job?
How about you fly up there first?
Come on.
But
All
royalty
right,
first, actually, this time.
No. We gotta clear the way for
It's okay. Don't worry.
all you royals.
This is job for a servant, of course.
You're a
Oh.
lord. Get the fuck down.
Also, that was an 18 perception check, if it matters in that chamber.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it matters at all, but just immediately in that room.
It does matter. Let me take.
Just as we're assessing the body, I turn around my shoulder. That's all. I just didn't want to interject anyone's conversation.
I appreciate that. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh yeah, this is a changeling, right?
Yeah, it's a very dead changeling too.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Do we know what a changeling is?
You do notice something, Benric. You notice something very intensely, actually. You notice that there is a pair of arrow slits carved into the outer walls of this chamber.
Oh.
Directly across from each other. Two passages continue north and south, and there's also a stone door set into the back wall of the ledge on the west. So,
Ooh,
notice these arrows.
my dwarven self would be very interested in the stone door.
All right, you're overlooking at the stone door. I suppose you know where to go there.
I do have proficiency with mason's tools
Ooh.
as well.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry.
And I will to everyone. Talenta, Nero, these markings. Do you guys see them?
Yeah, what about them? Let's see.
I don't know. I'm gonna look at this passageway. Perhaps there's something here.
Okay. Let me have a look. I'm kind of.
What did you
Tilt
roll on
his
the perception
head.
check there, Benric? Sorry, one more time.
It was an 18.
That's very good. You also find a secret door.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look us.
A secret door other than the door.
Yeah. Correct. Want to go through the
Uh,
secret door?
Where is it?
yeah, I'll gesture everyone. Guys, I found something. I'm gonna check it out. Please save me if
Save you.
well
Save me.
if I get stabbed, we're all
Okay.
screwed.
Okay, hold on. Stand
Why
back. Stand
don't you
back.
tell me where it's at?
No, I pull whatever. I pull whatever lever.
I look over. I look over to Princess Selena, and
Respectfully.
I'll just kind of shrug. Like
No.
he's probably gonna die. Yeah.
Well, I can bring him back. Well, I mean, a little bit.
You too. I don't know. Fuck.
God damn healers.
Yeah, this is maybe part that some people haven't seen is Benric, as a cleric, has kind of been walking from where he came from, just working as a cleric for hire in a few different places, trying to just find any information he can, just in terms of lore. So here he's like, "Ooh, a secret," and you see him get a little excited.
Oh,
Yeah, just to give some
Okay.
context.
yeah.
So
Well,
there is a secret door on this wall over here, and the little sewer ledge here leads to that stone door.
I'll follow Benrig into the secret door.
Secret door.
Yeah, and then I will gesture to the stone door. Telly, Nero, do you guys perhaps want to check this side, maybe? Or Viatelli, are you good
Okay.
at spotting things?
I am reasonably good.
Of course, maybe you can help the gentleman. Lady Dewdrop, let's go investigate.
It's Princess Dewdrop, but
Princess, excuse me.
oh, it's
He
okay.
bows very deeply, very deeply.
Fucking anime. Fucking.
Head smashes into the stone ground. All right, so it sounds like we're splitting up. You guys are going to the stone door, and you two are going to the secret door.
Yeah, split the party.
Calyn says, "I'll go with the princess and be a part of our livery for the time being."
I don't think splitting the party's a good idea.
It's never.
What's wrong with splitting the party?
No, the strength in numbers. We should stick together.
Hey, Nero. Look, buddy. He'll put a hand on your shoulder. We got a lord here. We're fine.
They have all the healers, both of them.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Nah. I think we can go all together. Do you want me to come and investigate that with you first, and then after? It's just merely for time's sake.
You guys go that way. I'll go this way and figure out what's at the door.
I don't think that's.
Party.
I don't think that's a good idea. No.
Okay, well,
Well,
I'm
are
going
you
this
going
way.
with
I
them or
open
what?
the
Like,
door.
what are you doing? Like,
I
you
open
know what
the
I mean?
door.
We're going this way. They're going that way. You staying or you going?
I'll go with these guys.
Oh,
All right. So fuck us. Cool.
But if
Raynar,
I get
Raynar goes, "All right, okay, let's keep it fair. I'll go with you, gents."
Holy
That-
shit in a handbasket.
if I'm getting knifed again, I'm getting brought up again, and only they can help.
Don't worry, I'll go first through the door this time.
Don't worry, the fairy princess will protect you, Nero.
Okay,
go ahead.
yeah, but no, I do investigate the secret door.
All right, investigate away. Go for it.
Investigation check at that point.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
provide the. Oh, my bad. Different door. Sorry.
That's okay. I did pretty well. 23.
Fuck yeah.
23. My plans. It's not trapped. You're good. Yeah, it's unlocked and it's free to use. Its main defensive mechanism was the fact that it was hidden, but you have sussed it out.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I kind of like knock on the wall in certain spots of my mace. Yeah, I'll try and open it if I can.
Okay, you do indeed open it, and it leads to a little passage that leads to another door.
Ooh, open that door too.
Great. Great call, princess. Open the door. Very
You
slowly.
open the next door.
Yeah. Very slowly, very sneakily.
Meanwhile, on the other side, Calyn goes, okay, that was all good fun, but are we really doing? Like, what? We going through? We doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. Lead the way, gentlemen.
All right. I can do an investigation check on said door.
Okay, go for it.
$23.
23. That door, that shit ain't locked. And there is no traps. You are certain.
Very well. I will open the door a crack and kind of peek in from behind the door.
All right, peek it. It is another hallway that leads to another door.
Okay. And he'll kind of, as he looks around, he'll look back and kind of nod his head. Then he'll stealthily walk in.
Hey, make a stealth check.
Is the guy carrying the light source in the dark?
Yeah,
I
that's
close
actually a
it.
good point. Never
I
mind.
close it.
You turn
This
it
is
off.
for sound. This is for sound. Yeah.
Okay, you staunch the light. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, make stealth checks. You three lads. Vitelli, do you want in on it?
Yeah, I might as well. I'll
27 from me.
I'll pull up the tail just so I'm close in case there's screaming coming from the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So you want to be behind Calyn.
Got it. Calyn will be in the middle. I feel so protected.
You are, my lord.
Oh, fuck. What'd you get there, Vitelli?
The lawyer?
15.
15. You guys all creep
I can
together.
see in the dark.
And you can see in the dark. Whereas Calyn and Tally are like, I get some shit. But yeah, so from the back, Vitelli, you're like, right. take a right, pass it up. And you guys creep forward. You do see that there is an arrow slit. And from behind that arrow slit, you do think you see something walk by there. On the other side. But it doesn't
Okay.
miss because you're so sneaky. And you make your way through to here. To another door. Infiltration. No sneaking.
Oh. They won't be breathing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Investigation
You open
check
the
on the
door?
door. A stealthy
go for
one.
it.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him trying to catch me. Okay. Oh, that ain't good, bud.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Looking
no.
right, bud.
Heroic inspiration. Oh, that's a bit better, bud. 14.
The door is now trapped, nor is it locked.
Okay. Oh. I will kind of gingerly open up the door.
All right, you open up the
He covers his crotch for no reason.
door. Just don't shoot. Not the crotch. Not the face. All right, you open up the door.
All right.
Who all three of you creep through,
Uh-huh.
like the Three Stooges.
Bong.
Bong, boing, bong. No.
What are you, a wise
Uh,
guy?
Hey, yeah, I see. You could go right or you could go left. Your choice.
I'll look
Left seems to go
towards-
into some kind of room, some kind of almost like maybe an armory or a junk room of some kind. You're not sure.
I'll look the other direction.
Whoa! Oh god, it's all underwater. You look in that direction, you see that there is a staircase beyond and a room preceding that.
Okay.
Of some kind.
Because we saw a person walk in front of the arrow slit, we think, I would like to continue down this way. I'll look back and let them know, like...
I'll tell you what, there is hand signs for thieves' camp. So we'll say in this moment you like hand sign backwards.
I'm not fluent
will
yet.
get it. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not either. It's all good. But for fun, I'll have. Where are you? There we are. I'll have Calyn signal back to Lord Fjarlin what you signaled to him, so that we can get a little thieves' camp going. He goes like this. He does like this. And then he says, and then he goes like that.
Shit.
And that's it. He does these two signs.
He did. You said he did like that and this.
He did one of these.
Throw up a say.
Like that.
Yeah.
With the hand like that. And then he did one like that.
Yeah. Damn right.
Oh, you got it? You caught on?
Yeah. I'm
Nice,
picking up
that's
what he's
cool,
putting
cool.
down.
For thieves' camping. All right.
This is so fucking cool.
Yeah. Okay. You look around the corner, and you are going to see inside as you peek ever so carefully.
Here's how I do it.
Wow.
Got it. You look inside, and you're going to see 2 bedrolls. Inserting now. And laying in those bedrolls are 2 goblins sleeping.
2 goblins sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will check for any signs of tripwires or traps of any kind that could alert them that someone is encroaching.
Make an investigation check.
11?
11. Seems like they're alone. And they're in trouble too now.
Got it. I'll sneakily go over to the one at the back if I can.
Okay. Do you hit him with a...
1 second. I think I saw what you were saying.
Okay, ready? I'll do it again, ready?
Oh, yep. Okay. I don't see that one.
No, the bottom 2.
Oh, yeah.
Sick. You and Radar, or fuck, you and Calyn are like, bro, you know through scat? Bro, you know through scats too?
Bro, I don't think so.
Bro. You're like, which is basically being like, bro. Okay, you creep up real careful, like real stealthy back. Calyn will do the same. You'll creep over to this one. Viatelli, do you want to creep over for a silent kill?
Sure.
Sure, if that's your flavor. Calyn will definitely gesture like, no, please go right ahead. All right, you gonna kill them in their sleep?
Yes.
All right, I want both of you to make me attack rolls at advantage.
Cool.
These will auto crit because they're asleep.
I love that I have 5 daggers ready to go at this point.
Between each finger.
I'll do short sword, if that's possible.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fuck, bud. Nat 20.
Oh, fuck. There you go. What did you get there, Viatelli? Attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, You have advantage.
I'm gonna complicate the hell out of this.
Love it. Tally, in the
Uh,
meantime, roll your
is-
damage with crit. Go ahead, Vitelli.
Does he have a weapon nearby?
He sure does. He has a little scimitar sitting right next to him.
I'd like to move it away from him. Hand it off to Calyn.
Okay, he takes it.
And then I'm going to pounce and land on with my knees on his chest.
Okay. You're gonna grapple him?
Yep.
All right, why don't you make me an athletics check at advantage?
Crit damage is max, then a roll.
Yes, correct.
And I'm going to take one more. Using heroic. Oh, damn it. $14 was the first one. So a total of 15.
You pin him. You jump on top of him. You pin him to the ground. You put your knees on his chest. He's like, and like doesn't know what's going on. I'll say, Calyn will very helpfully like, I don't know, jam something like in his mouth, to like shut him up. Basically, he'll take like a nearby, like he finds some nearby cloth or strip or something, just like goes over his mouth. So he's like, and he's like freaking out, but he's pinned. Maybe an intimidation check advantage. Because holy fuck. Tally, what'd you roll? Or sorry, Tally. What'd you roll?
They're very similar names.
Yeah.
So max on the first thing would be 10, and I rolled. Yeah, I rolled another max. So
very nice.
20 damage total.
Well, you like just.
That's not even counting sneak attack.
Stick the blade in his neck, turn it, it's done, gone. Silent kill. Go ahead there, Vitelli.
17.
It stops. It just.
Now, shake your head up and down for yes. And side to side for no. You understand? They brought a guy down last night and they took him somewhere. Do you know where? Now, do you want to live to see tomorrow, or do you want to end up like your friend over there? And Vitelli will lean a little bit out of the way.
And then Tally's like leaning over his body, and he does this.
He like. The goblin looks like consumed in thought for a moment, and Calyn goes, I don't think you asked him a yes or no question.
Hey, did you want to end up like your friend over there?
He said, do you want to live or do you want to end up like your friend over here? Something like
That's
that.
a yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna let you up, and you are going to escort us to where that person is. Okay? If you do anything bad, you're going to be standing directly in front of my friend who did that. Okay? Good. On your feet. And Vitelli will get off of his chest and help him to his feet. I believe our new friend here, and I will pat him on the shoulder. What's your name, friend?
My name's Squirt.
Squirt.
Squirt here is gonna lead us to where we need to go, Tally.
Well, thank you for volunteering, friend.
I did it.
I'm sorry.
I didn't volunteer. I'm so I'm really happy to help you out in this matter.
Okay.
You're gonna go real far, kid. And then he
I'm looking forward
smacks
to
him
a
on the
successful business transaction with you guys.
Stop crying.
I can't. I'll try.
Nothing is gonna happen to you if you do exactly what he said.
Okay. So, lead the way. My friend is going to follow you. We're going to follow him.
Scary. Okay. All right. Here, we're just gonna go right this way. I'm not gonna stop crying.
Yeah, and while you're
do
at
you
it,
want me to go first, Tally? Because I can see.
yeah, you can go first. I'll
Okay.
I've
And
got something for him, and I'll take out
I'll-
the whip and wrap it around his waist and kind of tie it off.
And I'll just slip a couple of fingers into the back of his collar. Okay, friend, we're ready to go.
Okay. Well, I feel weird. You'll go with.
And with the whip like wrapped around his waist and secured, he'll be like kind of on a leash, I imagine.
Oh, you got it around his neck. He's like on a leash a little bit.
Sure, if you wanted to be around his neck, I was going for
that's
the waist.
you. Are you doing?
I said the waist, but whatever.
Oh, okay, the waist. All right. You said collar, so I was curious. But yeah, you got him around the waist. He's like one of those kid collars things, like that run off in the mall. And he's like, okay, and he'll start being led by you guys. Meanwhile, across the way, we're gonna figure out what goes on with you guys next session.
I mean, they're not going to send someone over to tell us, "Hey guys, look what we found."
No, they're not, Nero.
We didn't find
Mind your
anything yet.
business.
Dun dun dun.
Because you're about to find something much better.
Much worse.